Good evening, everybody. How we doing? Welcome to Tales from Rukon, a one-shot, The Business of Banshees. We are down a player tonight, so I'm running a one-shot. This should be very interesting. I've only DM'd a handful of games for us before, long before we started our last campaign with Dane running it. So I'm excited and incredibly nervous. Here we go.
You're going to do great.
Thank you so much. I'm also managing music levels because they're super different on this one. So,
We doing announcements?
oh yeah, any announcements?
Hey, Professor Bandito here, Nikita, and this evening, a different name. Just want to throw out there that I've been streaming New World lately. It's the new game from Amazon Studios. Getting some games together. We got a server on the West Coast. If anyone's playing and looking for a team to get onto, we're searching for tanks and all types of people. So if you want to come in, if you're curious about the game and want to check it out, you can come to my stream. I'm streaming in the evenings and doing it more regularly. And I'm going to have some tips and tricks videos up on TikTok soon, as well as finally getting some Tales from Rukon TikToks done. So if you want to check me out, it's twitch.tv/Professor Bandito. And I hope to see you all there. Hey, Tercedo, what's happening? And just throwing that out there. All right. Thanks so much.
And as usual, we have our Discord. Link is in the description. And come hang out with us there. Awesome community. We stream Minecraft and other games sometimes. It was just Minecraft. Now Riley's been streaming more stuff in there during the week, which has been pretty cool. And yeah, and our other social medias are now in the description of the video. We are trying to get better at posting regularly. And we have, for any of you not on Discord, the Facebook official community group that you can join. That is kind of like Discord too. That one's still pretty small for now, but it's new, so come join that as well. That's all I got.
I got nothing like always, because I don't do anything outside of this.
You have any races coming up?
No, just finished 10 hours Petit Le Mans yesterday. That was pretty good. Got second place in our class. It was a little disappointing to be second, but, you know, when you get absolutely murdered by somebody else, there's only so much you can do.
Yeah. Is there a stream of that, though?
That can yes and no. We did not stream it. The official Top Split broadcast was streamed. I don't know by who. I don't know where. I just know it was.
We'll get it for the next one.
Yeah,
I know
maybe.
people would love to come see you race.
Hell yeah. All right.
All right.
All right.
That.
The bustling port city of Ankron sits on the edge of the Trader's Bay in the south of the Kingdom of Midfall. The Devil's Summit towers on an island just off the coast. A few miles west from the edge of the town, in a long abandoned mine dug into the mountains, sits the hideout of the local branch of the Howling Banshees, Midfall's most fearsome bandit organization. We have 3 player characters here who are Howling Banshees themselves. Can you introduce yourselves?
Well, my name is Wrinkly, and I must tell you that despite my small stature, I have quite the voice on me, and I love murdering, I love maraudering, and at the end of the day, I just want to come home to my Banshee family and just share all the loot we got throughout the day. So I thought I saw a rich man walking down the street there, but it was not. So I apologize for that. Well, anyways, I'm going to enjoy my cigar here and let my associates introduce each other.
I just want to know, I put a picture of Wrinkly Cheeks on the screen there. You're looking great. I'm just picturing that voice coming out of that.
Yep.
And it's beautiful. Thank you for that.
Oh, and quickly, let me tip my hat, and you can meet my buddy Sandy, and there's a squirrel underneath my hat.
What?
What was that, Sandy? Sandy says, go fuck yourselves.
I don't know why I didn't expect absolutely buck
Yep.
wild characters.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
I suddenly feel vastly underprepared and
No, it's
vastly
good.
yeah, okay. So
It's
JD
good.
didn't prepare that.
What the squirrel?
No, that felt rehearsed.
yeah, a little bit.
100% was prepared. 100%.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
I'm surprised. JD usually pulls shit that golden out of their ass.
Yeah.
Uh,
On that note, hello, I am Bjorn Helvich. I am Goliath, and I am here to just do my usual marauding and killing and whatever else the Banshees might be up to today.
and I am Silver Gustcaller, a half snow elf, half air genasi ranger who enjoys traveling and seeing the world and must make some money on the side, and I have some useful skills and I use them however they are needed and however can grant me the most opportunity to go and see the world.
Very good. So, you've all been members of the Banshees for at least a year now. I'll leave it to you to decide exactly how long. Does anybody want to decide how long they've been in the Banshees?
I think Silvar would be relatively new. Not to the life of crime, but to the Banshees specifically.
Okay.
Well, I have been with the Banshees quite some time. I was picked up off of the streets, and when I was just a boy, they gave me food, they gave me clothing, and they gave me this here machete. And they said, "Can you cut with a machete?" And I said, "Yes, sir, I can." And I've been cutting with machetes ever since.
It's
Just
beautiful.
throwing that out there.
All right, I have a favorite character. And it's
Yeah,
not me.
me too.
Yeah,
Fully
that took,
admitted, me too.
that took less than 5 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, I have been with the Banshees for... I'm slipping into my other accent. I hate everything.
At least
Now,
we're not all slipping into JD's accents.
That's true. Yeah, that's happened once or twice. Now, I have been with the Banshees for about 6 or 8 months.
These here are nice and green, as we like to call them. They ain't nice and red, covered in the blood of the rich like I am.
It's on this day that the leader of your local group of Howling Banshees, Reg the Sledge Bloodhammer, has called you for a meeting. You've spoken to Reg before, casually, in passing, and as your commander before, but for the past few months, most of your communication about Banshee doings has been through his second-in-command, a newcomer named Francis the Snake. So you've all been called into Reg's office. It's kind of a slipshod little setup, just corner of the mine you're in. Reg likes to run it like a business in there, but you all know you're just in a cave. So he's got like a beaten up desk, and he sits you all down. All right. I know you're all used to solo missions. I normally wouldn't put all my best assets in one place, but this is important. Mayor Lazarus Caldwell of Ankron. You all know the bastard. He's been in office the last 10 years here, and we've never had a problem. We had an understanding, the Banshees and the city guard. We have a couple docks down at the port. Nobody asks any questions about. Some shipments of questionable origin come in late at night, and we never have a problem. Well, last month, town guards confiscated one of our shipments. Bjorn got caught in the scuffle and barely made it away safely. He was the one who brought it to my attention in the first place. Last week, it happened again. I want you to kill him, Caldwell, so we can put in someone a little more agreeable to our terms. You all up for the mission?
Is Francis in the room? You said Francis the snake?
Yes.
Okay.
He is not in the
Well,
room currently, no.
oh, he's not. Oh, okay. And this guy's name is Reg?
Reg, the sledge.
Okay. Well, Sledgy Boy, I gotta tell you, I don't very much appreciate working with others, but I don't mind taking these two under my great big eagle wings and teaching them how to fly. And I gotta say, real good work out there, getting this to his attention. And we're gonna wriggle his fucking neck until ain't no fucking left neck to wriggle. And I'm gonna make sure I keep you and Frank nice and peace, because y'all gave me everything I ever had. So let's slaughter some bastards. Will there be anything that we could possibly steal while we're out there?
I mean, you're going to be in the throne room. You can, I imagine, you may not have much time to take anything, but you could probably grab something of value. I committed to that voice earlier than I knew what it felt like. Okay. Like halfway through that first sentence, you can see me go, "Oh, that really hurts."
Yep.
Welcome
You
to Stephanus.
Hello
I
there.
can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. I love it, and
That's
it's fun to
beautiful.
do. But ow.
Do you need a lozenge there or a little bit of tea, Sledgy Boy? You're sounding a little bit hoarser than usual.
No, I've just got a little. I'm coming down with something. I'm not sure.
Wash your hands.
Yeah,
we all
there's
take
a reason you're
we all
sitting
take
6 feet away
6
from
feet back. Yeah.
Speaking of Francis, hey, Frankie, get in here. And Francis, well, he's a slender sun elf with slicked back black hair. He's the second in command to Reg, who recently joined the chapter maybe 2 months ago. You don't really know much about him. He keeps to himself, but he seems to have worked his way to the top here very quickly, and is basically running the play. He's who you're discussing things with more than Reg ever, as far as your orders go. I'm putting not Reg. I'm putting Francis in charge of this one. I trust you'll follow his orders on this.
Hello, Frank.
Hello there. Well,
Hey, Frank, you snake bastard.
Mr. Cheeks.
And Mrs. Cheeks, don't forget.
Hello there. What was the squirrel's name again?
Sandy.
That's right. I forgot your whole thing was a play on Sandy Cheeks. Oh, God.
Now,
Okay.
You
Also,
mentioned.
might I say your metaphors are not always the best? Wrinkly. Yeah, your metaphors are not always. You seem to pick them very confidently, and they're not. I don't think they're all as close and spot on as you think they are. But that's of not consequence. Frank, what is what do you have for us?
We're going to have to sneak into the town, sneak into the castle, sneak up to the throne room, and then murder the bastard.
We're sure gonna do a lot of snaking.
Well, it depends on how well we sneak, but we might have to do some murdering. Those are kind of our two main MOs, as it were, sneaking and murdering.
I would
Looting usually
very
being the end
much-
result of both of those things.
I would very much like to get back at them for what they did to me.
What did they do to you?
They beat me quite badly. Down at the docks.
Oh, right, down at the docks. I remember that down. Yep, okay, yes. So, we shall, we are going to leave under cover of night, take a cart into the outskirts of town, and make our way through the town. Now, the town isn't closed down or anything. You know the town isn't too heavily guarded as far as actually making your way into and out of the city. It's a relatively open, peaceful mid-fall city, but there is a town guard who makes a regular patrol around the town. And Francis, being a well-known banshee in the area, cannot be seen by this guard, or you'll be made, and things will go south. So, I've been studying the moves of the patrolmen throughout town, and we will have to adjust our course throughout town to make sure we don't run into them before we get to the castle. So we shall take a cart at midnight. Should be about an hour's ride to town, and then we will make our way in. So take your time to prepare, and I will see you in a few hours. And he leaves the room. Are you guys all set as far as equipment goes?
I think so.
Hey, New Blood, real quick, can I get a word with you?
What, me?
No, the one with the fancy tongue. Got something to say about me, huh?
I think my tongue is no fancier than anyone else around me.
All right, well, fancy tongue, just remember, if anything happens to Frank, I'm in charge. So watch it with your little comments about my metaphors or whatever, big guy, okay? So, because remember, the last thing you might ever see is this machete coming for your fucking neck, all right? And then squirrels eating out your goddamn eyes. So, just throwing that out there for you. All right, big guy? So...
It's beautiful.
Fair enough. I just... I don't know. I'm not very book smart, but you said something about taking us under your wing and teaching us to fly, but I can already levitate. It seems redundant.
All right, fancy pants. We'll leave it at that. But just remember, if anything goes down, maybe those fancy words of you might not work out so well. So let's just get this job done. Let's murder some people. Let's steal some shit, and let's have ourselves a grand old time. All right?
I've never been inside the throne room of Unkron. I'm very excited to see it. It must be beautiful.
Yes, I have also heard that it is quite nice. Many things to steal.
All right. So we'll say it's been a couple hours at this point. You hear, come on, gentlemen. It's time for work. And he leads you out to the cart. You are you're going to sit in what looks like just a simple like travel wagon to get to town. But you do know that all wagons are searched upon entry for customs and anything like that, so you'll have to hop out a little bit further from town. So you make your way to the edge of town, head on in. It is nightfall, so there's not many people out on the streets. Just some torches by the local inn. Most lights are out, but you do see, you can see from the entrance the guards making their rounds. They're too far away to make out any faces, so you don't feel too worried. But you are going to make your way towards the castle district, which is about looks like it's about a half hour's walk from here. Can I get some stealth rolls from everybody? And we'll just say this is your, not necessarily ability to be sneaky entirely, but just ability to get past the guards or avoid their patrol, as it were.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Beautiful.
I rolled a 1.
Beautiful.
21.
Okay. So in making your way through town, you're mostly largely avoiding the guards. There is one point where in crossing between two blocks, you could see through an alleyway. The guards look down your way, make eye contact with Wrinkly, and possibly seem to notice Francis,
Eh.
but make further eye contact with the group and actually get a good look at Bjorn for a second, and then
all
just
8
walk
feet
away.
7,
Yeah,
400
exactly.
pounds of
And
me.
then just continue walking,
May I role play why I got a 1?
please.
So on this corner, as we're walking down, like sneakily, on this corner, I once murdered a guy, right? So he had, I would say about 35 to 45 pieces of gold on him. He was just absolutely covered head to fucking feet in old types of gold ornamentation. And I have to say, that was probably one of the best robs. Oh, I remember on this corner over here, there was an old lady one time. She was taking her groceries home, and I was pretty hungry, so I stole some of her cabbage. How could I forget? So one time, me and Stinky Pete, right? It was funny because he showered all the time, right? But we call him Stinky Pete because one time he fell into a big pile of shit while we were trying to hide from the guards. So we were hiding so Stinky Pete and I were doing a couple of jobs together. Oh shit, guards, guys! Everyone act.
And at that point, the guards make eye contact because they hadn't even been listening to you. Said, "Oh shit, guards!"
Yeah.
They were just walking by. They look up, and just keep walking.
Fucking tough guys think they know everything. They knew not to fuck with us. They know not to fuck with these sheiks.
Meanwhile, Silvar is just not even there.
For
good.
someone so
Very good.
small, you talk quite a lot.
All right, big guy. All right, I see how it is, big guy. All right.
Then you just hear a voice that says, I think that Francis is a much nicer name than Frank the Snake. You should go by Francis.
I do generally go by Francis. This one calls me Frank. I do not like it.
You'll
It's
love
starting
it, Frank.
to catch on around the base, and I'm really just trying to put it down, nip it in the bud. But it just, I don't know. It's unfortunately catchy. It's my given name, Francis. I like it. Anyway, we're getting to the castle now. We should hide off to the side, figure out how we're going to get in. Now, you can see the castle. It's a medium-sized castle. It's not enormous. It's not befitting of a king or anything. It's just the mayor of this medium-sized city. In the front of the castle is a drawbridge over a moat. Not an insanely deep moat, but certainly one that is likely beyond climbing, and certainly without being noticed. And you can see every once in a while there is every once in a while the drawbridge will drop to let in a wagon or visitors of some kind. We have to figure out a way to get in there. We could try the front door, but I don't know how well we will be received. Maybe we can look around for another way in, or I don't know. Does anybody have any ideas?
How far did you say the moat was?
It's about say 10 feet down.
And how far
Across?
to the... yeah.
I'm gonna say 20 feet across.
And how high up are the walls?
The walls around the castle, it's a good 2 stories high, maybe 3.
That's what, like 40 feet high?
Yeah, it's
20 feet. I think ceiling to 10 feet.
Okay, so then let's say 40 or 50 feet tall walls.
So it's 10 feet down before you hit water?
Yeah, you hit water. It doesn't seem like it's incredibly deep water. Let me get a perception check from everybody. What you got?
I rolled
21.
a 1 again.
Wow!
21
Cheeks, folks.
again.
8.
Okay. Silvar and only Silvar, you can see that there is a what looks like a sewer outlet leading into the moat off to the side of the castle. That seems to be just flowing out some water into the moat, but definitely built into the castle.
Okay, and that's on the other side, you said?
It's you're looking kind of straight on at the facade of the castle, and you can see that's kind of around to the right side of it.
Cool. But it like on the castle side of the moat.
On the castle side of the
Cool.
moat, yes.
Let's see. I don't know about the rest of you, but I think I can get in there without much of an issue. I can definitely get down into the moat, no problem. I can climb down, and I have my blades to help me on the way down, and I'm a decent swimmer, and I see an entrance up that way. I can definitely climb the wall. It's only 10 feet.
Well, guess what, buddy? I brought you, and I pull out a hempen rope with a grappling hook on it. I was thinking of actually throwing this up there, but I see that there's that down there, so I don't mind just hooking this on something and letting you down there. If you want, I can lend you Sandy to kind of give you a little bit of a heads up to see what's ahead before coming back.
I would appreciate the squirrel, but the rope, that's a good idea in a different way than I think you had imagined. If I can get across with the rope, then perhaps I can throw it back and give you guys some kind of rope bridge to be able to cross over where that entrance is. It's probably still somewhat visible, but we may be able to maneuver something that's out of the view of the drawbridge.
Dungeon Master, how wide did you say this moat was?
The moat is about 20
Said
feet.
20 feet, I think.
20 feet between the castle and the shore.
Okay, is the sewer above or below the level that we're standing?
The sewer is at the water's level.
Okay, so down. Okay.
Yes, below.
If it comes to it, I do think I can jump across that moat. Possibly straight into the pipe.
Is there's obviously like some kind of grating or something on the sewer?
Yeah, there's a simple wooden grate on it.
Silvar, if you can open that grating up, I should be able to jump straight over.
I don't think that will be a problem.
So then if you go first, bring the rope, throw it back to me. I can hold it. Wrinkly and Francis can go across, and then I can jump over.
Very well. Are there any guards or any like view of that area of the moat from the front of the castle?
I'm gonna say make another sneak check for this.
That'll be all of us?
Yes, please.
This one is only 17.
Okay, that is still enough.
11.
That is. Let's see, where are they?
Could I make a distraction with a minor illusion?
Okay.
Okay.
What's that gonna be?
Okay. So all right. So this sounds like a plan. Really quickly, I think I'm gonna see if I could do a couple of little fireworks to kind of get some attention over in the opposite direction real quickly.
Very good.
And then while that's going on, Francis gets across first. I'll do the illusion, and then we'll make our way across. How does that sound to you, fellas?
Fine by me. I will give you the signal when I have the grate off.
That sounds good to me. And 9 for my stealth check, Dungeon Master.
Okay.
Well, would the fireworks give us advantage? Well, okay, so are you doing the fireworks after I go and get the grate off, or are you doing them before any of us are heading to that spot?
Since you seem sneaky enough, I was gonna say after you did it and we had to slide across.
Sure.
Which is when the most obvious thing is going on.
Gotcha. All right, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make my way over, make sure there's no guards with eyes on me or anything like that, and I'm going to climb down into the water. I have mithril short swords that I want to use to kind of like punch into the sides of the wall and kind of spider my way down.
I got a quick strength check on that.
Your stream ended in Discord, by the way.
What did?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, there's no music. Or I'm not hearing music. YouTube's probably hearing music. That is going to be a 17.
Okay, that is sufficient. You very deftly and strongly, one by one, climb your way down and reach the water, which, as it turns out, is about waist deep.
Okay. So yeah, I was gonna swim across. I guess I'll just actually I would like to crouch completely into the water and move along under the water so that
Love
there's
it.
less chance of being seen.
Very good.
And then I will get to the other side. And so how does it look like the grate is affixed to the pipeline?
It is.
Excellent use of a drink to get your thoughts.
Why, thank you. It is nailed onto the front of the pipe. So there's the pipe outer, and there's a wooden grate just kind of nailed around the edges onto it. It's nothing.
Does the wood look rotted at all from having like sewage water passing through it?
It's starting to a little bit towards the bottom, yeah.
Okay, I want to go for those to just completely sever at the wood and not actually pry at the nails for those.
Okay.
So I will. I guess that's.
Yeah, let's make an attack roll.
Sure. I'm not your guy's enemy, and this dice is finally like treating me well.
Excellent. Let's keep up that pattern.
That is a 26.
There it is.
Nice.
Beautiful. You take how do you want to do this?
But I mean, essentially, just kind of get a leverage using one and just slice clean through the rotted parts of the wood with the other, and hopefully that opens enough of it, severs enough of the connection points that I can kind of pry the rest off with like shimmying my sword in and prying out to get it off without much noise.
Okay.
Of like snapping wood.
Very good. The grate screams out in pain. No.
It was a mimic all along.
Perfect.
It's a very poor choice of thing for you to mimic, I must say.
Yes, you have successfully defeated my sewer grate.
Very good. So now I'm gonna toss the grappling hook back up. So I guess
Dex roll.
I'll catch it.
Quick dex check. Nothing hard.
27. Jesus.
Do I catch that?
Fucking wing that thing, but it's like the perfect amount of strength just to land perfectly in Bjorn's hand. It's beautiful.
Yep.
All right, now I will grab onto that and become the anchor for this side.
All right, so now we need that distraction.
I got you, fellas. Don't worry. And then I'm gonna go and I kind of close my eyes and say, "Fireworks, fireworks, fireworks!" And then some fireworks pop up, and the fireworks are popping sounds. And at the end of each pop, it says "fireworks, pop, 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 fireworks."
I love the difference in flavor of spellcasting between this character and Nikita.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Really, really good. One at a time, please. I may be strong, but you two look as though you combined very close to what I weigh.
You go first, Frankie. I'm sorry, Francis.
Thank you. And there's a grappling hook situation right now.
Yes, and now the grappling hook. That's kind of a diagonal line down to the sewer grate.
Okay, he takes the wide blunt edge of his sword and kind of hooks it on top and just zip lines down it. It looks super cool.
That was very nice. I may have to borrow that move.
I have like a little clip out of my from my belt. This is my first time using this grappling hook, and I clip it onto the rope to slide down. And before I slide down, I say to what's the Goliath's name? Bjorn.
Bjorn.
I gotta tell you really quickly, Bjorn, before I go over. I got stepped over for this.
I'm just gonna kick him.
Anyways. And as I'm trying to tell you the story, you just hear in the back, firework.
Perfect.
All right. I'll give a couple of tugs on the grappling hooks if I can get it from Silvar.
Oh, so you can
Yeah,
jump
I can,
down.
I can throw it back.
Okay, so yeah, I am ready to receive.
All right,
the
so I
other-
will chuck the grappling hook back. Was that Dex check?
Yep.
17.
Well aimed, so I'll snatch that and
All right. then
hand
I
it back
will-
to whoever's it was initially.
And then I will.
Did you roll it up?
Over under. Here.
There. I knew you were a good student. Over under. That's always the way.
Very good.
And while they do that, I'm gonna get a little running start and use. I just lost it. Hold on a second. Yay, new class I've never played before. Features. What is this? Where'd it go? Oh, wait. Hold on. Nope, never mind. I can't do that. Okay, I'll just get a running start and take a leap. So it should be a long jump, which would be my. Actually, yeah, that would be just my strength score.
Yeah, let me get a
I
strength
think it's
check on
I was
that.
gonna say, is that strength, athletics, or acrobatics?
I think it's just strength.
It's probably not
dictates how
acrobatics,
long
I'm gonna
you
say
can
athletics.
long
I'm gonna say
jump.
athletics.
Hold on, I think there is an actual. You cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet immediately before the jump. So if it's 18 feet length, or sorry, 20 feet length, and I have 18 strength, I should be able to jump, and then as I'm falling, keep going with the momentum and just automatically get there. Yes, maybe? Trying to argue with the DM to let me do
Let me
this for
see a
free?
roll. Let me see a
All
roll.
right, I'm cool with the roll. Watch this be a natural one. I'm just going to slip. No, it's a dirty 20.
Okay, that's good. I'll take that. Any less, you would have landed somewhere in the middle of the moat, possibly drawn some attention. But no, you managed to jump and just perfectly land, like grabbing onto the edge of the sewer grate, and then hoist yourself up into the sewer. So for order, we have Wrinkly. Sorry, we have Silver, Wrinkly, and then Bjorn. Correct?
Uh,
Don't
Francis
forget
in there somewhere.
Francis.
I think
And
it's
Francis.
Silver Francis. Wrinkly, and then
Okay.
I'm in the back.
Find Francis in here. I have never run Astral before, and so this is difficult.
it's not the worst, but
It's janky.
Yeah.
well, I think all VTTs are. There's a learning curve
One.
to use any of them.
Yes.
Never mind. It's Francis. I thought we were running into a dude.
No, it's Francis.
Oh,
Okay.
we're in there. We're in there.
Let the stream see what we see.
I will. Is there any way for me to hide health bars? Oh no.
Yes.
Okay.
Or there is a way for you guys to hide health bars, which is if you go into the character editor and then like where your green health bar is in the top left, like if you hit edit on that, you can click like don't show in game, or like
Got that. I think it's gonna force me to see. Okay, so then stream will be able to see health bars, and that's okay. Because I didn't think through the implications of me running this here. But that's okay. I also really like that Bjorn's character is like twice the size of everybody else's, because that is actually accurate.
Pretty
That's
much,
great.
yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna say you got to bring the map up for you.
Yep. One moment. I just remembered how that works. So, you enter into a dark sewer. There's you can see there's a little bit of light overhead that seems to be filtered through some grates above. There's no natural light in here, just what seems to be firelight kind of cast down from above these sewers slightly. There we go. I think there we go. I got it loaded. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And in this
Francis
room,
is in a different place on mine.
is he?
Yeah.
Silvar was in a different place on mine for a second.
And we have Francis right here where I'm pinging. That's what I'm seeing on my screen at least.
Yep.
I'm gonna refresh.
Yay, Astral doing stuff. I will also refresh.
Oh, that's not what I'm supposed to see.
Oh, that is.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, nope.
Nope.
I
I'm
can't
gonna
see
move
anything.
away from that. These technical difficulties brought to you by Tales from Rukon. What would it be if not technical difficulties?
Indeed.
So, Chad, how's everybody doing tonight?
Yeah, what up? This is weird not, like, running things.
It's weird
it's
running
so-
things, I'll tell you that.
It's weird only being in the head of one character right now. It's been so long.
All right, who's in front?
I'm in the back. So I was the last one in the sewer pipe.
So Francis went in before me, and then I probably went in after him. Wrinkly's behind me, and
I legit can't see anything.
Yeah, I
I'm
just got a
seeing a
black
completely
screen.
different map.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Make sure you use the second link I sent you,
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I'm
what
gonna
I'm on.
reopen that
because
'cause I had refreshed to see if Francis moved to the right place.
Yeah.
there we go.
The
Now
whole
I
s-
have you in the right game. So
Oh.
for some reason, Astral
Ah,
made two
okay.
versions of this game when I sent the first link, and then I built the whole thing, and y'all joined some other game. I don't know. It was
So I'm seeing a black screen, but I'm seeing our characters behind the black screen, but I'm seeing the map from what I presume to be somewhere else in this area.
okay. Is there a way
Yep.
for me to, Dane? Is there a way for me to push you guys to this map? Because I do show
So
that you're in this
it
game.
looks like you made both of these maps in one maps, I don't know, session.
Oh! I see what happens. I see what happened.
And because if I zoom out, I can see both. But yeah, the map where we currently are is just black. So I see our characters and I see the layout of where the other things are, but I only see black. I don't actually see the map,
Okay.
which is weird.
If you zoom out, can you find? There should only be one map there now. If you zoom out, can you find?
I see
I'll-
the map that is not where we are
Okay,
currently
hold on.
supposed to be.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
gonna-
gonna
I'm
drop
just gonna-
one more link.
Yeah, I'm gonna screenshot what I see and drop that in Discord.
Technical difficulties, technical difficulties.
Oh, you're on a totally different map. Why are you there?
I don't know,
What?
but that's just
That's
what
not
I
even
opened.
remotely what I built.
That's that's
Oh, that's super weird.
that's what I'm seeing on the new thing as well. Theater of the Mind, anybody?
I was seeing the sewer earlier, and then it disappeared.
Okay. You all see that castle though?
Yeah.
Yes.
What? Okay, Dane, how do I make sure you're all seeing this map? How do I push you to this
So
one?
if we joined it with our characters into the quote unquote campaign that you
Mhm.
set up, you should in the characters tab to the left be able to see our characters, and you should be able to drag and move our characters to the map. So that's what
Okay.
I usually do, because I'll make a different map for each individual thing, and then I'll pull your characters into that map.
Okay.
That looks a little better.
There we go.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, beautiful.
We did it.
Yay!
Rejoin again.
What's weird is I had your characters on this screen before.
Yeah, and we saw this before, and then all of a sudden it changed.
Super
Yeah.
weird.
Yep.
Anyway,
Anyway.
so Francis,
So anyway, we started blasting.
yes. All right, everybody keep quiet. We want to maintain our sneakiness here. And he continues on down the
Wait.
sewer.
Francis, wait.
Yes.
I was gonna send Sandy up ahead. Let us know what's up ahead from us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Yeah.
I lift up my hat and I say, "Hey Sandy, it's time for you to do your thing." And she jumps off of my head into the sewer water, I guess, and just goes to sneak up ahead. Do you want me to roll anything for her?
Uh, yeah. Let me get a sneak roll for Sandy, I guess.
Can it be? I don't have stats for her. Can it be just like with advantage since she's like a
Sure.
tiny little thing?
Sure.
18.
Okay. Yeah. So she she moves down ahead, and she does see 4 giant rats. Well, she sees 3 of them rather.
Okay.
Around the corner. How does she communicate this to you?
So I am a what's it called? A forest gnome. So I'm able to speak with animals.
Love it.
And so she comes back and she goes, and and then I go, yeah, all right, that sounds great, beautiful. Okay, thank you so much. And I give her a kiss on the little snout. I put her back on my head with sewer water and everything. I put my hat back on, and she says, well, she says there's 3 rats right up ahead, and do you mind if I head up ahead and maybe have a little convo with them, have a little, a little get together? I do love me my little critters, you know what I'm saying?
You have a guest.
Okay. Francis
All
is
right.
absolutely baffled.
I,
As is your dungeon master.
I walk like between their legs in the sewer water, since I'm so small, like between their legs to get up in front, since it's kind of a tight sewer. I get up in front and I'll go slowly and I'll and I go to the edge of I whisper, I talk to Sandy really quickly. Okay, one to the right, two to the left. Okay, great. Sounds awesome. All right. And then I head out and say in rat language, "What's up, buddies? I'm here. I'm friendly. My friend here, Sandy. Lift up my hat. She says that I had a couple little buddies up ahead. Just want to see what you guys are up to. Mean no harm. Mean no foul. I actually got some snacks here if you want some." And I pull out like Sandy snacks that I have in my pocket. We're just passing through. We're just fixing some
acorns?
Yeah, I have acorns. I was thinking like the pellets that you give animals at the petting zoo.
I'm picturing this character as a very tiny Kronk from The Emperor's New Groove. Like, oh, squeaker, squeaking.
That's the word I was looking up. Squeaking. And I call over the ants to see if they'll give me some the ants, the rats, and to see if they'll eat the petting zoo treats out of my hand.
Yeah, they all run up, and you can understand them?
Yes, I can speak. I can communicate with animals.
Okay, cool. They all run up. They were like, "Oh, sweet, we were just gonna eat you guys, but this is better. Okay, yeah, woo-ha!"
It's full of all the nutrients that a rodent bro needs, and I just like pet their heads as they're eating.
I'm hungry. Okay.
And would you mind us having passage through your beautiful home you have here?
Yeah, I guess. What? It's a sewer, but okay.
Okay, great. I got a couple of buddies with me. They're coming with me. Don't mind the big one. We ain't gonna touch you, big guys.
We can't eat them?
No, but I promise you this. If I kill anyone and I can throw them down here in the sewer for you, I will more than happily do so. Does that sound like a fair deal?
They're like, "Oh my god!"
I'll see if I can find you a fat one. I'll see if I can find you a fat one, big guys.
And they're all in the corner talking like, "Yeah, this is so freaking cool. Look at this guy. This guy's oh my god!"
And I head back and I say, "Close is clear, guys. We're good to go." And I head back out and I head back towards the front of the sewer grates.
Okay.
You're very good with animals. I respect that about you. It's very nice.
As I walk by the giant rats, I will cast Speak with Animals.
Oh yeah.
Say, Thank you very much, little ones.
Do I have wild empathy? I might also be able to communicate with animals.
Thank you for feeding us. We were just gonna eat you, but this was so much easier.
All right, big guys. We'll catch you later. Be good. And I kiss them. I send them little kisses.
They sent you little kisses back.
Perfect.
Okay, now Ranger 5e doesn't look like they have the animal communication anymore. So I just kind of like nod to them.
They have no idea what you're doing, and they're just talking.
I don't know what I'm doing either. This just seems right. I'm impressed by him.
Strange. I did not like any part of this, but it seems to have gone well. Let's continue on. And
Well, why would a snake like you like rats? Am I right, Francis?
You're really big on the puns, aren't you? Okay. Francis continues onward.
That one was a little bit better. I got that one.
It's like,
I love how
can-
giant Bjorn is on the rest of this. Like
I
I picture
was
you just
picturing him
banging your
hulking.
head.
Yeah.
crouching down in the sewer. That's
Yeah,
great.
I am absolutely
Great.
hulking. You said you were a gnome?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
Oh
you're
my
about
God,
the,
yeah, the size
you are
difference
about
is
the
ridiculous.
size of my bicep.
I'm 3 feet tall. I literally made
Yeah.
the smallest gnome possible.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm like 8'7", and
I think I made Silvar
I am
5'10".
ridiculous. Like I can one hand a two-handed sword. I'm huge.
So Francis leads you on out of the sewers, which you kind of bust open a grate. That's really it's more of like just a manhole cover of a grate kind of thing that just gently moves out of the way because it's there for maintenance. And you open up into a dark, dingy like facilities room, looks like a custodian's closet situation with just a single torch lit in the corner, and just one guy sitting in the corner playing solitaire by himself, and he looks at you. Who's going through first? I guess it would be
I'll go through first.
It would either have been Francis or Silvar by pack order,
okay.
or no, because Wrinkly had gone out in front of us. So
Yeah,
did
I was
Wrinkly
ahead.
take
right.
front of the
Wrinkly's out
pack?
front. Okay.
May,
this
may
guy
I
sees
may I
tiny
roll to
forest
see if I
gnome
know?
stick his head out with a hat.
May I roll to see if I know this guy?
Please. Why would you know this guy?
If I roll good, I'll tell you how I know him.
Okay.
This is interesting.
18.
The guy
I love
looks
that
up
this
to
isn't
the
a skill
solitaire.
check or anything. It's rolling for a coincidence.
Yep.
I'm okay with it.
I'm fine. Yeah.
It's a one shot. Fuck it.
Yeah.
So, the guy looks up from his game of solitaire. He looks at the grate, and then he looks at the bottle of ale he has sitting on his desk. And then he looks back at the grate. Says, "Wrinkly?
Jimmy Brannigan?
I mean, yeah. Why? Why in
Jimmy.
the sewer?
Oh, Jimmy, I gotta tell you, it's like two rats in a sewer sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And
don't.
we got
In the
we
back,
got
I
lo-
whisper to Bjorn, "He's not very good with the metaphors. I was on it. The last one was good, but now he's back to the first things. It's
Sometimes you take two shits with a whore and then you end up in a fucking sewer. You know how it is sometimes. We are so lost down here.
You have
And-
a fascinating life.
Anyways, Jimmy, how's that gambling problem, huh?
It's terrible, honestly.
Right?
Crippling.
You wouldn't, I would suggest that you don't say anything to anybody, and I'll make sure that Reg, the sledge, doesn't know where you're holed up. How does that sound to you?
That's that's a fair gamble, I'd say.
Well, it's not really a gamble. It's more of a promise.
I don't know.
Where-
I felt a pun metaphor thing going on in the room, and I just kind of went with it.
That's fine. So, it is kind of a gamble, isn't it? Well, regardless.
I mean, you are a
It's all right.
relatively untrustworthy bandit.
Well,
He is not very good with the puns and the metaphors.
You know what I am good with, big guy? I'm very good with machetes and murdering. So I
know
would
that.
At
So-
which point I poke my head up through the sewer from underneath Wrinkly. I just push him up with my head. Go. Now this is a threat.
I need fan art of that moment.
I just pictured like the head sticking up with like a sewer grate on top of it, and me balancing on top of the
Yes. Yes.
sewer grate, like a surfboard, like I'm surfing.
Yes.
All right, buddy. Well, Jimmy Brannigan, it sure was great seeing you. I mean, not seeing you, right? And we're just gonna continue on, right?
I guess I can't argue with that. Yeah.
I would,
Go on
I
ahead.
would, and I like look him in the eyes, and like my eyes just kind of turn around, and I say, no, I would not. Okay, Jimmy.
Okay. Jimmy looks
I'm
back
glad
down
we-
at his cards.
As Silvar climbs out of the grate behind Bjorn, I look at his cards and just and I move one of them. You'll win more easily with that one.
Fuck you.
I didn't know you played solitaire.
Jimmy ain't known for winning. That's why I know him.
I'll
very
give
good.
Francis.
very
I'm gonna just pull Francis out of the manhole.
Ah, thank you. Is he a problem?
No.
Pointing to Jimmy.
He
Nope.
won't be unless he chooses to be. Let's keep going, Frankie. I mean, Francis.
Okay.
You know, he just seems like a nice fellow and a bad solitaire player.
Got nothing for that. All right, let's continue on. And you find yourselves on the edge of leading up those stairs. You find yourselves looking up at the edge of the inside of the castle. And you
Alright.
can now see pretty much the entire entrance of the castle. You can see where the interior door is, where the moat, had you gotten into the drawbridge somehow, would have let you in to these guards.
All right. So the guards, we aren't in view of the guards right now.
You are not currently in view of the guards. You are just kind of peering up over the top stair, and these two guards at the bottom are just kind of casually talking to each other. There's one guard watching the staircase, and then you see a few doors off to your right as well.
All right.
Okay.
At this point, I am going to draw my hand axe and my Iklua. Just
You're
in
white
case.
now.
It's
Okay, I
a type of
recognized
spear.
one of those words.
It's a type of spear. You can use it one-handed as a stabbing implement, or you can chuck it.
Fun.
Can I put my hand on I'm gonna put my hand on his
Knee,
on-
probably.
on his knee. Yeah, exactly. I'll put my hand on his knee and say, breathe, big guy. I got this. All right. And
Where could this possibly be going?
so I'm going to use. Hold on, let me pull up, make sure I get the right name. I'm going to use my telekinetic movement, and I'm going to lift up one of the torches off of the thing and light it against the doorway that's at the very far end and try and light it on fire.
Okay. I'm gonna say make a dex roll to place it at just the right distance to like optimally light the door.
Oh, I didn't tell you what my class was I? Did I?
I wouldn't mind knowing.
I'm a Psi warrior.
Oh, you did mention that.
Oh,
Yes,
I'm
you did.
essentially
yeah.
I'm essentially a fucking Jedi.
That's great. You're You're a gender swap Sandy Cheeks as a Jedi.
Exactly.
That's
This
perfect.
is phenomenal.
I believe we had said in the Sandy Cheeks trapped in Yoda's body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
more or less.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And what classes
fifth-
is everybody else while we're at it?
I'm a ranger.
and I'm a barbarian.
Fun.
That's perfect.
Francis
A
is
fighter,
a
a
rogue.
ranger, and a barbarian.
Yeah.
Perfect. And a rogue. I rolled a 16.
Yeah, that's enough. You kind of you watch, and you can see you make this little gesture, grabbing it telepathically with your hand, pulling the torch up out of its holster on the wall, floating gingerly, quietly towards the far door, and you just kind of hold it up against it for. It takes, let's say, a good 30 seconds to light, but nobody's looking in that direction. And actually, I'm gonna say, make a stealth roll also.
All of us?
Just JD.
Well, would it be stealth for the torch moving? Because that would be perception on the guard's part.
Good
not
point, good
necessarily
point.
Let
stealth.
him DM his own way.
No. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
I would like to say that as the DM, you are not allowed to roll higher than a natural 2.
That's absolutely true. And I fucking shit you not. I just rolled a natural 2.
Yeah! See, look at that. He listens to us. The perfect
Not-
DM.
Not even joking. 2, right? You can't see it, damn.
Very
But it's
blurry.
2. That's amazing. I knew it was gonna happen too. I could feel it. That's great. That's great. Okay. So yeah, the guards are literally just whistling while this happens, and you hold it against the door, and after a few seconds, as it reaches some heat threshold, it begins to smolder and then just suddenly bursts into flames. The dry wood of this door, and the one guard, the left guard on that wall, looks over, goes, "Oh, holy shit! What? Not again!" and runs over.
Again.
And he doesn't know what to do, so he like runs over and kicks the door, and it opens, but now he doesn't know what to do. Now he has an open flaming door, so he and the other guard both run over to deal with. Can I put fire on here?
I usually just like draw, but I think there is like a thing you can draw that has kind of a fire texture to it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Brush effects, fire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-oh, that's the wrong thing.
there we go.
Yeah. I didn't realize you got all the way over there.
Oops. Shit. That's beautiful. Thank you. Okay. You have those guards distracted. They are now stomping that over. This guard is a like a Buckingham Palace situation. He doesn't seem to be even moving from his post. What are you going to do now?
Can we do some murdering now?
Yeah. I'd rather not jump into combat if we don't have to, but yeah, I guess.
Frank, you think you could take care of him real nice and quiet like a
I-
snake in the grass trying to steal a man's promotion?
I could.
I love the implications of this.
Wait, I think I'm starting to put 2 and 2 together. Are you the one who gave him the nickname?
Well, yes, I did call him Francis the Snake.
I see. You were armed with so many related terms. It seems like the idea originated with you. It's very interesting. If you're to incapacitate him, I can come with you just in case.
Hey,
something
Swissgar, I would really appreciate it if we just stuck to the task at hand. We could talk about his traitorous ways when we're done doing the job. All right?
You're
Yeah,
very much right.
Francis
I can help
has
you with the
already-
card.
Francis has already snuck over here with a stealth roll of 27.
I'm gonna follow him.
Got
with a
Halric
stealth-
over here.
I'm gonna follow him with a stealth roll of 16.
Okay. That is enough to get you here. And Francis is at this point going to fire a short bow. Now, Wes, as the leading
Yo.
expert on rogues, how does sneak attack work?
So if the guy is surprised, or like if he's not aware of your presence, hasn't taken a turn in combat yet, or you have advantage on the attack, I believe you get sneak attack. Or
Okay.
if you have a friendly next to the enemy.
Okay, and the sneak attack is just an extra set amount of
So
damage?
I believe
extra
if they don't know
couple-
you're there, it's
couple
not just
D6.
sneak attack; it's an assassinate.
It depends
Oh.
what rogue class you are. If you're
Oh, yeah.
assassin rogue,
You have
yes.
advantage on creatures that have... Okay, so I have advantage and the sneak attack. I see.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah. So
Okay,
and with
cool,
the advantage automatically gives you the sneak attack.
Beautiful. Okay.
So yeah, it's basically
then he's
you're about to
going
hit him
to,
for a punch.
Then he's going to kind of peer up over this side of the stairs, draw his short bow, and take a shot at the guard on the stairs. And that is an 18. Let's see if he can get a crit. He does not. So we got 18 to hit. That definitely hits this guard. And he is going to do maximum damage. That's 11 damage with the short bow. But hey, let's see what sneak attack does. It's 4, 8, 10, 13, 18 plus 11 is 29 damage?
27.
Yeah, 29.
29 damage? Okay. You can see Francis just expertly, quickly draws his short bow, pulls it back to just the right distance, and fires it. This guard is wearing armor, but it's just kind of a vest of armor situation here, so he still has some mobility here. But Francis expertly shoots it right in under this arm, and you can tell it just weaved its way like right to his heart. I don't even know if that's biologically possible, but this man definitely just performed fucking heart surgery on this dude, and he goes right down.
Okay, so hold on. I want to where we were, like on the top of the map in the black area, that's like an extra floor on top, correct? So we kind of like dropped down to
No, you came up some stairs.
Oh, up some stairs. Okay, and then the staircase was kind of between us and that guard.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay,
the
never
staircase
mind
leads
then.
upward. Sorry.
Never mind then. I was gonna say if we were coming from like down it, then I would have probably instead have snuck down the other side. But I'm not gonna.
We're coming up from the sewers, man.
Yeah, I just wasn't
Yeah.
sure if we came up
Sewers
on that
are in the
next
air here.
floor.
Yeah, sewers.
Yeah. Battle music.
So what I was gonna do was try to catch the body and make sure it didn't fall and make any noise. So does it fall and make noise, or is he not so armored that it's like loud?
I'm going to
Or
say
than
it
what
falls
they're
and does
doing.
make noise. Let's see, perception-wise, how these other two guards do with that, or if they are still distracted with this fire situation. And while I'm at it, I'll make I guess I'll call it a dex check for firefighting. I don't know for them. Let's see. They do successfully manage to put out the fire between the two of them. One of them busts inside the room and grabs a bucket of water and a wet towel and manages to just kind of dampen the situation enough to put out that fire. Perception-wise, ooh, they rolled a 19. They definitely see you, and they definitely heard that guard drop.
Should they have disadvantage since they're working on the fire?
I'll give you that. Doesn't work. They still saw you.
Those are rather
They only see
perceptive
me and
fucking
Francis, right?
They only see you and Francis.
Okay. Alright,
They are
initiative
also
time
going
then,
to shout,
I'm assuming.
"Hey, you there! Stop! You violated the law!" And we are now in combat. I would like initiative, please.
All right. Ooh, 19.
5.
18.
So we got, sorry, one more time. 19 from Bjorn,
19.
18 from Silvar.
Yep.
How's Wrinkly?
5. I'm gonna go to the bathroom with 2
Word.
seconds.
Francis gets 30, 20. And the guards all did okay, except one of them. One of them did really bad. Oh, that's right. Wrinkly's way far back in the thing. I was gonna say let's take a break, but no. Okay. All right. First up is Francis the Snake, who's now going to spin around and fire his short bow at this guard right here. He totally whiffs it, and it is now Bjorn Helwich's turn.
All right. I'm going to hop on up here, and I'm actually going to use... I've lost it again. Hooray. Use my bonus action, because I am a totem spirit barbarian. Use Eagle. Get another dash. Hello, I'm right here. And now...
That guard is completely shocked that this absolutely gargantuan giant just basically teleported across this thing.
And now I will take an attack with my hand axe. That will be like a 25 to hit.
Yeah, it's super hits.
Yep. All right, and that'll be max damage too. That'll be 10 damage.
Okay. You crack through his breastplate there, and you could tell you definitely drew blood and did a whole lot of damage there. He goes down to the floor and is definitely just like completely shocked by the whole thing. Just like
Good. I will remove the axe, and then I will make my second attack with my Ichor and stab it straight into the same spot, and that will be 23 to hit.
Okay.
And do I get advantage on that because he's like stunned and or down and or whatever?
Sure, take advantage.
Just in case. That did not help. So, that hits.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, so as I just dash up to him as fast as possible, axe in the left hand, up, down, slash it in, knocking him to the floor, rip it out, Ichor up, stab straight down into the same hole that I just made, and just straight through, hit the ground, rip it back out, glare at the next guard.
Yeah, his eyes go completely glassy. He's done. It is now. Is that your turn?
Should be.
Okay. You're not a fighter with 83 turns. Next up is Silvar.
All right. Let's see. Is this guy within 90 feet of me? Yes. All right. So I'm gonna. The one right in front of Bjorn is dead, right?
Yeah, super dead.
Okay. So the next one after him, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use I'm going to dash my action, get there.
Okay.
And for now, that's all I can do.
Okay. This guard, after watching this giant just like within milliseconds murder his partner here, his coworker, and then watching some other dude he had not really gotten a glimpse at, just also dash across the room, is also completely shocked. Next up is...
as Silvar runs, it's like his footsteps are almost silent, and there's almost a breeze about his body as he moves, like he is moving like the air.
Jeez. Okay. At this point, this guard is going to run out, bust open this door, see what's going on, and is going to throw his spear in his panic at Bjorn. Let's see how that goes for him. Is a 21 hit?
Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
Wow, I can't believe I actually hit you. I really wasn't expecting to. I thought this was going to be a futile effort for this dude. Good for him. It is going to do 6 damage. 6 piercing damage.
All right.
And he just kind of runs out and heaves and just, ah!
It's just going to, just barely poke me and then just fall on the ground.
He definitely sees that. I imagine you, turning around.
Not even. That doesn't even hurt.
It is now which guard? It is now the other guard's turn, who also runs out here. He is going to. He's a little more brave. He actually runs up and makes a two-handed spear attack on you.
Okay.
That is also an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. And we are going to do 1d8. This one. He does 2 damage.
That does. I don't even notice him.
Yep. He just barely. He goes for a jab, and it like bounces off your bare skin, which scares the hell out of him.
Yeah.
And it is now Wrinkly Cheek's turn.
I'm gonna roll up on this guy, right here.
Okay.
And I'm going to do my first attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out my machete, and I'm gonna take my first attack at him. Does... Oh, where's my character sheet? 13 hit.
Does not.
Okay. And my second attack. Okay. 19.
That hits.
Okay. So that's gonna be... Oh, wrong. Is this? Nope, wrong. Here, this is the right one. There we go. That's gonna be 10 damage.
What are you attacking him with?
So I run up behind him, I pull out my machete, and I just slash at the back of his legs with my machete.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, how much damage did you do?
10 damage.
Perfect.
Oh, he's using the machete. He said he was good with that.
But when I'm first pulling it out, I go to slash, and I accidentally like don't angle myself correctly and bash it against the steel, god damn it, the stone wall.
Yeah.
And in my haste, and then I'm like, oh, and I just slash again, and I
Go
get
for
him
a
in the back
second
of the
slash.
ankle.
The first one made
Yeah.
the guard look behind him, but he didn't
Yeah.
move yet because he's still like pretty focused on the giant.
Yeah.
He turns
And
behind
also
him.
probably didn't see Wrinkly.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely not. So now there's this
Yeah.
3-foot tall little green gnome with a machete and a hat.
Yeah.
And the smell of squirrel and
And
he
sewer
just-
water.
Yep. And he just feels his legs go out with an intense pain and drops to the floor. And it is now this final guard's turn. This guard is also going to step forward and try to avenge his coworker here.
His coworker.
Yep. That's all they are. They're not that close.
They're supposed to go bowling this weekend.
I thought we were gonna, get to know each other. I thought there was potential there. It's hard to have a social life as a guard. And he has 17. Is that it?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Cool. That does 8 damage.
All right.
He actually gets a hold in there and gets a good jab.
Right, and I think we're back around to Francis the Snake.
I can't decide if Francis the Snake or Frankie the Snake, whatever we're calling him, is a Dank Pods reference or not.
Nope, it was just
No?
a name. I spent a
Alright.
lot of time on Fantasy Name Generator today, as you saw.
Yep.
I'll share
Yep.
some of the best.
I
ones
have
with
that
you guys
site
later.
bookmarked, man.
It's so good. What were the ones I said? I was very proud of the ones I found. Let me pull that up.
This seems like intermission stuff.
Yes, that's fair. We're in combat. That's right. Francis turns and draws his short bow at this guard here. The one behind Bjorn fires once more. Ooh, that's a crit, folks. We got 6 plus 5, 11 damage. He fires straight through and manages to get one in just under the back of his helmet. Getting a nice little brain shot in there. And that guard is down. It's now Bjorn's turn.
All right. I will try to intimidate this guard by just arms out, Ickle pointed down, hand axe up, and just hulk over top of him and
Oh no,
glare
you
at
did
him.
not
See
have
if
to
I
flex
can-
on him.
See if I can intimidate him into surrender.
Give me a intimidation check
That will be
with advantage,
with advantage.
because you're scary as hell.
23.
Yeah, it super does it. He runs screaming for the door. Do you want to take an attack of opportunity on him as he does?
You know, I'd like more of a challenge. If more guards showed up here, I'll let him go.
Okay.
Let's see.
He does not seem to be calling for more guards. He just runs to the front door and eagerly hits the drawbridge thing, like slamming on it, getting it to go down as fast as possible. And it is going to.
What does the drawbridge mechanism seem to be? Like, is there something? Can I see what is causing the drawbridge to drop?
It's a lever that seems to be a latch attached to the rope that would be unspooling to let the drawbridge down. You can see to bring it back up is much more of a crank mechanism with gears and stuff, but to let it down, they just let gravity do the work. He flips a switch to let it go, but he's just he's in an absolute panic. He's not really thinking stuff through, so he's just flipping the switch and slamming on it, just come on.
Do
It's
I
the
have
scene in Rogue One where Darth Vader is coming down the hallway.
Yep.
It's that.
Hold on. I just want to see if I have any reactions as
God.
my class.
Execute this poor man.
I'm not seeing any reactions, so I can't actually do anything until my turn. How much? So I'm next. How much does the bridge drop in the, bit
In the
between
6
that
seconds
and my
of
turn?
that turn, I will say it's not all the way down. It goes from about a straight 90 degrees up to maybe 75 degrees.
Okay. I'm gonna do. This is gonna be a tough turn. So first I'm going to, let's see. Okay, so I can make it right here with my regular movement.
Okay.
The first thing I'm going to do is try and jam my sword into the pulley to try and jam it so it stops moving. So what do I have to do that?
You're trying to jam your sword into the pulley?
Yeah.
So it stops moving? Okay, so it's on a gearing system, so at that point the tension isn't actually the full weight of the bridge. So I'm gonna say
My sword is mithril. So
okay, I was gonna say I'm worried about the strength of the sword, but okay. Then I'm gonna say a dex check to make sure you kind of get it in the right spot instead of just accidentally cutting the rope and causing it to drop even more so.
Oh, okay. God, I have a good dex score. I am min-maxed. Okay, 17.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say with that, you managed to jab one of your mithril swords into the gearing mechanism, and it catches on the mithril and it stops to a halt, and the guard just kind of turns back
So I want my immediate second. So that was my primary action. I still have an attack as a bonus action.
Of course.
I want to try and non-lethal strike him.
Okay.
I want to knock him unconscious. Ooh, that wasn't a great roll. That's my attack bonus.
Just make a regular attack, and then we'll do a dex check to see if you can not kill him.
That was only a 12.
Okay.
But I have him hunter's marked, so I get an extra 1d6 damage when I do hit.
Okay.
That
did not hit.
It didn't hit. Shit. Yeah, and
he's wearing pretty heavy armor, so you go for your second swing, but it does actually glance off his armor, and he's just like,
Yeah, I technically have 3 attacks in the turn because I have my 2 as an action for my dual wielding and then 1 as a bonus because of my level. But I will leave
Use
that
your
up to
full
you
action.
whether me jamming was like an action or a bonus action.
I'll give you that as a bonus action. You can take your second swing.
Okay. Of course, now when I okay, that's 16. Is that it?
Okay, that hits. That's just hits.
Cool. All right, and then I also have what is that fucking sure. Okay, that doesn't apply because he hasn't taken damage yet. So I do. Yes. 12 damage with that hit.
Now I need a dex check to make sure you don't actually kill him if you really want to.
21.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, with that, you go for like a non-lethal blow, but you and with that good dex check, you manage to what exactly are you doing?
So I was hoping to like with the sharp end of the blade like cut but only go deep enough to not like damage anything vital, and then like at the point of like the hilt of the blade use the rest of the force to just like knock him unconscious with it.
Okay. So you
Some finesse shit.
Sure. You very deftly swipe him across. You catch him in the arm, kind of like severing some tendon, and his arm just like completely loses, goes completely lank, and then as he's reacting to that, you swing back with the butt of the sword, catch him in the face, and knock him unconscious.
Yep. I'm sorry, this is nothing personal, but this needs to be as quiet as possible. And I like lay his body down.
And I'm gonna give him a status icon of ouch.
Ouch.
Yeah. I gotta say, this is such a weird change as a player. Like actually being the bad guy for once. This is very different and rather enjoyable.
This is also, I'm realizing as a DM, the goal for me is to make a group, almost like build a party of people that are going to die.
Yeah.
Like every time.
I do that weekly.
It's horrible.
Don't get attached to your NPCs.
Nope, clearly. It is now the guard sitting with Wrinkly's turn. He doesn't have a spear, so he's just going to go for, because he already winged his at Bjorn. He's going to turn around and make just an unarmed attack on Wrinkly. Does a 17 hit?
That hits.
Okay. That's going to do 4 damage with a good punch to the face. And now it is Wrinkly's turn.
He punches me in the face, and my my lip bleeds a little bit, and I go, well, that was cute. My turn now, and I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
Does 18 hit?
Yes, it is. How do you want to do this? He has 1 HP.
Okay. So as soon as he says, as soon as I do that, I spit the blood in my mouth into his face, and as it hits him in the face, I grab my machete and I jump on his chest and shove it down his mouth, and like in like this, like.
That's the sound he makes, by the way.
And then
man.
and then I just kind of ride his body down as it collapses to the floor, and I I pull out the machete, and the machete has like a razored back, and I kind of like as I'm taking it out, just kind of like get like slash off like the opening of his cheek, and I'm just like, and I clean my blade off on his uniform or whatever, and as soon as he's dead, I start running his pockets.
That is some Howling level brutality. I
Wow.
love it.
That was horrifying.
Absolutely eviscerated him.
And
Yeah,
it's this
you
tiny
find-
little gnome this whole time.
Yeah.
You find 3 gold, some playing cards, and a like a punch card for drinks at the local tavern. It's got 3 punches on it, so 7 more and you get a free drink.
Nice.
And
So, seeing that there's no more guards left? Question mark.
correct, there are no guards left.
I'll
Francis says, "Well, you really made short work of them." Okay.
yeah. I'll just
Silvar,
walk over to Wrinkly and just like clang blades with him. Just very nice.
Silvar kneels kind of in at the closest like midpoint of all the bodies, and just like gets on a knee and just may your spirits grace the fields of Elona's, and gets up and walks away.
Yeah, as you're doing that, Francis walks over and just takes his short sword and just kind of jabs it in the throat of this guard over here. Finishes him off.
Oh no! Do I see him going to do that?
As you're praying, would you notice that?
I wouldn't. I'm not like in deep prayer. It was like
Okay.
a 3-second
Okay,
thing.
then, yeah,
so,
he's just casually walking over.
I would like to go and stop him. Just be like, sometimes it's the only option, but if it's not, doesn't. This man is not the job.
All right, if you, whatever. And Francis continues on upwards towards the stairs. Okay.
Break here.
Yeah, break here.
Yeah.
That's good.
Hey,
All right.
Man, this has been interesting so far.
This is very different. I mean, every like 2 minutes, I am realizing another thing that DMs have to do.
Yeah.
like
when I started talking to the fucking rats.
Yes,
Yep.
that was great.
Yeah. I don't think
That
I would've
was
thought of
that was Wes talking to the tree in game 1
Yep.
or
Yeah.
in game 2 for me.
Yeah.
I had so many different ways you could get into the castle. That was not one of them.
Yep.
Definitely not one of them. That was great.
Yeah.
No, but just
Or
like
that the
even-
janitor was a fucking gambling degenerate.
that was
Yeah.
great. I
Yeah.
just gave him solitaire just as a flavor thing, but you made it a thing. That was great.
Yeah. I love it, man. D&D interactive storytelling.
It really is. It
It's
really
so
is.
good.
Mhm.
As
Jimmy
a group,
Brannigan.
we all come up with cool
Where
stuff. I love
where
it.
is that from? Jimmy Brannigan. It's from a
Jimmy
movie.
Brannigan?
Well,
Oh,
Zap
Zap
Brannigan.
Brannigan is
Yeah.
from
from
Futurama.
Yeah.
I know that, but I feel like that name Jimmy Brannigan. Someone says that in like a Jimmy Brannigan.
I'm gonna look into that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But even like
Brown Drake,
something
I'm
as
eating
simple
some
as
meat.
I keep because I don't have the habit built of like, holding on to the story and keep driving it forward. As a player, if I don't know what to do, I tend to lay back and like let other people talk, let the DM move us to the next step, let a player,
Yeah.
let another player move things forward. And here I keep hearing this silence, and I'm like, oh no, it's me. Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna feed my cats.
Word.
Yeah, it's intermission time, so we'll be
Let me
back
check in on
shortly.
chat. I haven't even looked at chat.
Yeah, getting some stuff. So when you do that, I'm gonna be right back. Where's mute?
I
button?
need some water.
How's everybody doing in chat? Having fun tonight? I'm stressed. I'm a little worked up. How's it going, Tessero? Oh yeah, I need to tell the story when they get back of why why I don't feel as prepared as I was hoping I would be, because it's a story. What's up, Sebi? And yes, you're doing a fantastic job recording, Tercero. I'm really impressed with how quickly you picked up drum programming. Just totally killing it. Oh, you got fan art going on, Subby? Let me check it out. Hang on, I'll pull it up on stream because it's great. There's Wrinkly and Sandy. Love it. That's it. That's perfect. That's the fan art I wanted. I love it. And yeah, the you don't see the you don't see all the clipping going on normally underneath the surface. Let's fix that. All the wiring behind the scenes.
Oh, yes, there's the fan art.
It's very good. I love it.
Is everybody else gone at the moment?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, definitely gotta poke around. I don't know if you've been seeing my DMs there.
Oh, yeah, let me see.
Yeah, definitely gotta check those. It's not important at the moment.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. Just trying to remind you about music and whatnot.
Yep.
Yeah, this has been a really fun game so far.
I agree.
We are being requested to send seductive kisses.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
I'll do you one better.
The rats already did it. It's good. What is Wes?
I will not do that.
There you go. I love that mug.
Yeah, I forgot it existed until like right now.
I remember you brought that to our very first game of D&D, didn't you?
Yes,
if
you
it
did.
wasn't the first, it was really early. You weren't there, JD.
Our first in-person one.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
Yeah. Yeah, Barbarian is interesting. I definitely want to give this another go in a more campaign-like setting rather than a one-shot. That said, I have another character who I suppose technically my backup character could be a Barbarian, but yeah.
I made too good of a character, man. I want to play.
Really good.
I really
Wrinkly
want to see
Jeeks.
more. Yes, I
Wrinkly
really
Jeeks.
want to see more of this
Maybe-
character.
Maybe then this is the pilot of season 2 for
Oh,
later on.
what if we do a whole evil campaign?
Yeah, this could be a good evil
Yeah.
campaign.
Yeah,
This could be good.
I'd be in for that.
There's so much more I want to like learn about DMing.
Thank you,
don't love
Tercero.
that- I don't love that my first few experiences of DMing are being televised.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind doing some practice rounds with y'all.
At least you got to DM our Santa Claus fight at Easter.
Yes, that was good.
Oh, that's
was
the
really
thing
good.
to come back in on.
Yes.
Yep.
I remember the Santa Claus fight.
Um,
That was good.
And
No, we're just saying how much we love Rinku Jeeks.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you guys why I was less prepared than I thought I was going to be today. That's because yesterday I was playing a gig at a nice winery across the river. Played for like 3 hours with my wife. And then at the end of the gig, these two folks from this party come up and they're like, "Hey, we love you guys. You're great. Do you play private parties?" And I was like, "Yeah, you give us a time and we'll work out a quote and stuff." And they're like, "What about on like short notice?" I was like, "What, like tonight?" And they're like, "Yeah." And so we drove to their house and played another 3 hours on their back deck while they got drunk and partied. It was just like 6 people. So it's a little awkward. That's like just barely enough people to be an audience
Yeah.
before it gets
What do you-
weird.
And especially like if they're not even like there to see you. Like,
No, they were just there having a party. It was like
Yeah.
one girl's birthday. It was just like a bunch of super drunk 40-something Long Islanders at
I love it.
summer home up here. It was
Yeah.
great. It was
Yeah,
awesome.
that sounds about right.
But so I'm exhausted.
And I
We
like how
got
you,
back at like 10.
I like how you say 6 people is not enough to be an audience. Meanwhile, we have 6 people in our audience right now. Hello, chat.
If they were sitting in the room
Please,
watching
take
us,
it
it would be weird.
personally.
Yeah, I watched I read an article on Vice about like people that stream to like less than 10 people.
Mhm.
And I was just like, and they were talking about it, and I was just like, it's weird reading an article about something that I do on a regular basis because I
Yes.
don't think so deep about it. Like Vice was making like a big deal about why do people stream to nobody, and I was just like, no, it's not nobody. I'm just hanging out with this other
not
person
nobody,
or
we're
these
hanging
5
out.
people. Yeah, we're hanging out. It's not like
Absolutely.
it's a whole thing, you know.
Yes.
So
Plus, Tales from
I
Rukon is going to be a whole lot bigger real soon. Don't worry.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
we're gonna do a
We
lot.
got big plans.
We just gotta
Uh,
get rid of that West guy. He's
But you
bringing
know
the
what?
show down.
Exactly, Norberto. It is Vice being judgy and like
Yes.
talking. Like everybody has to start at somewhere. Everyone has to,
Exactly.
and not everyone's gonna be fucking, Nick Merckx and Tim the Tapman,
Right.
or Shroud.
Right out the gate.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta start somewhere.
Yes. Tercero asked about this microphone. This is a Blue Snowball, and it is the only mic that'll work with the setup we're doing right now. I still have my lovely AKG 414 here, but I literally just can't get it into OBS Ninja, which is what we're all using to video chat right now. And so,
Dude, just
Snowball,
get like,
here we are.
dude, just get a freaking what's it called?
I should just
what are
hook up a
those?
Scarlet or something.
Just
Yes,
get
a Scarlet.
Sennheiser head.
Just get a Scarlet and just
Yeah.
plug the Scarlet. That's what I have. I have a UR22, which is
Yeah.
like a,
Just-
it's a 15-year-old interface and it
I
sounds just
think I
fine.
have a UR22 also.
Just
somewhere.
clone yourself and go to every viewer's house every night.
Yeah.
It's the only way
If
to
I
do it.
could, I would, man.
Yeah.
we
Anyway.
take live to a whole new level.
Knock, knock, knock.
Tales from Rukon, coming to your living room near you.
Right now, we're there.
The near you after coming to your living room, that's the
Yes.
real important part.
Coming
about
to
that.
your living room near you.
Yes. I
Yep.
intentionally did that.
But the near you stops coming out from your headphones and is literally just
Yes.
right behind your
Yes.
Coming to your living room near you.
Give me
And then we
one
just need a
moment.
compilation of all the reactions to that.
Yeah.
Yes.
You just see random images of us like whispering in people's ears. It's like some guy in his kitchen somewhere is like opening his fridge. Hello and welcome to Tales from Rukon. He's like,
Open your fridge. There's a Dave in there.
Hey, what's up? Your milk's expired.
Tales from Rukon. We promise we're not creepy serial killers.
So what do you think of the Psy Warrior build, by the way?
I love it.
oh, this
I'm
is
really
really
into
cool.
it.
Yeah.
I want to see what else it can do. Like,
Somehow it's the least interesting part of Wrinkly Jeeks.
No, really, it is. Like,
yes.
it's a really cool class, and it's the least interesting part. I want this character. Like,
But
I
it's
want
got like
more.
some druid stuff going on with the talk to animal.
Yeah.
Like I love it.
No,
That-
that comes
that's a
from
race
being a
thing?
gnome. That
That's
comes from
cool,
being a
that's cool.
gnome.
Yeah,
I'm a
it's
forest gnome, and I
That's
could I
very
have
cool.
I have minor illusion. I have talking to animals,
Yep.
and I have special advantages on magic attacks.
That's a really good build. I like that.
Yeah.
Cool. We're going to hop back in to Astral.
Nice.
And get back to murdering.
Well, yeah. So you find yourselves
These rooms are huge, man.
He's
Right.
really big on rooms.
I gotta say that is 110 feet to this guy from where I'm at.
Yep. He really likes a.
Oh yeah.
He's
Damn
big
it! Of
on
all my
shovel shit.
player characters that I've had that I like put in reserve to eventually use, and I picked one that was not a long range fighter.
Yeah. This is a 200-foot wide room.
Don't worry about it.
This is a big room.
I'm not worried. I'm excited.
So am I.
But okay, so
All right, I'll
is this
stand
up
in the back,
that
realizing
staircase
that.
that was in the middle of that last room?
Is up that staircase, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, yeah. So
Is
realizing
it
that.
open like we could have seen into it from that staircase, or was there a door?
I'm gonna say it is open.
Okay, so they definitely heard all of that commotion.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So realizing that I'm the backup muscle, I'm just gonna stand behind the party and look menacing.
Can
Sounds
I
good.
see if it looks like there's potentially any other ways into this room from other parts of the room we were in?
Okay. Yes.
Silvar's not really a front door kind of guy.
That's fair. Okay. A second to think. I hadn't considered that. Okay. As you look.
For the record, the answer can be no if you don't have something prepared.
Yeah,
I
no,
tell
no,
you
no.
guys
Yeah.
no
I
from
know,
time to time.
Yeah, I am gonna go with no. This is the
Okay.
only way directly up. This is the only way up to this floor.
Okay. How tall is the opening into the room?
The opening into the room is about 20 feet high. This is a big, high ceiling kind of room. With a big, high
Actually,
door.
I think I was slightly misunderstanding. So this is like a 2 rooms within the same giant room space situation, and not like the staircase leads to just an opening that goes into a separate room. There aren't like walls on either side of the staircase between where we just were and where we
There
are.
are walls on either side of the staircase. You walk up the stairs into the throne area, which it's walled off, as you can see, kind of at the bottom here.
Okay,
is-
that's what I was curious about. Is if
you can
if
see
the
down that, but only
okay, so
really
the
directly
only
down
the
stairs.
only opening between where we were and where we are is kind of an entryway of the stairs.
Yes.
How tall is that entryway?
About 20 feet.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna hit my head. Perfect.
Yeah,
I kinda wanna
you're good.
I want to stay at the bottom of the stairs and as out of sight as I can.
Okay.
Don't worry. Well, don't worry there, big guy. I'll make a distraction for you, and I'm just gonna walk up the stairs, and be like, Lazarus, 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 why do you make me do this? Why did you bring me out from my home? And I'm just like, all right. Obviously, the guys down there are dead. These guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, you're all gonna be dead. Now, Lazarus, you could waste my time, make me kill all of them, and then kill you. And then at that point, I do beheady machete. And then a minor illusion of like a ragdoll version of Lazarus appears in my hands. And a machete just coming across and ripping off its head just happens. Or you could just tell these guys to go home, fuck their wives, and like feed their kids, and I just kill you. It's really a matter of your choice, whether you die with these guards' blood on their hands and my hands, of course, and so really, and I'm just gonna keep walking up forward as I continue to talk. It's really up to you how you want to do this. So, what say you, Lazarus?
I love it. I love the Howling Banshees, people. This is great. What's your name, little guy?
My name is Wrinkly Sheiks, just like I'm gonna wrinkle your
Jesus
wife's
Christ, for
sheets,
real?
right? What?
That's the name. That's what we got here.
What do you mean, Lazzy?
Rick, okay. Yeah, sure. Love it. Okay.
All right. So, which of you decided, Lazarus? Will you lay down your head, or will I have to get my giant? Cause I'm telling you, my giant ain't nothing to play
Oh,
with.
Yeah.
At which point I
Bring your
walk
giant
up
in here.
behind
You want me to
him,
bring your giant? Bjork, come on in here.
and I will walk in and just stand behind Wrinkly, draw my greatsword, and just put tip down on the ground very gently.
You
Yes,
may have
yes.
a scepter, but we have a Hulk. All right. So,
Howling Banshees. Howling Banshees. Tell old Reg hi for me. Actually, no, you're not going to be able to do that. I'm sorry. What am I
okay.
thinking? Oh, who's that I see back there? Who's that? Is
Oh,
that,
that's Frankie. That's Frankie back there.
Francis the Snake. How's he doing, buddy?
Well-
Come on in, pal.
Yeah. So we dancing?
Oh, yeah.
We're dancing.
It's pretty hard to draw out Francis the Snake. You really have to go to lengths to bring out the real head of the Howling Banshees in Ankron. You know, old Reg lost his touch. Corporate had to send in some new blood. Let's see how well they fare without Francis here. Uh, yeah. Thanks for bringing these. Thanks for arranging this little meeting here, Bjorn. You can see Jane in finance for your payment later.
At
Guard.
which point I would immediately like to attack Wrinkly.
Oh wait, but wait, right when he's saying that, I have a reaction that I would like to do,
Okay.
and I am going to do telekinetic movement, where I can fly 30 feet ahead of me plus the distance of my movement, so 55
What?
feet, and
Okay.
I'm gonna telekinetically jump right at Lazarus.
Okay.
That's cute. I would like to use my reaction to follow him because I have 80 feet of movement.
No, but mine would be right on top of Lazarus. I think that's about 55 feet, right, to Lazarus?
Yeah.
From where we were?
Yeah. I was trying to walk while I was talking until I was about 55 feet away from him.
Yeah, I mean, where we were like 40 something feet, so I don't even have to
Okay.
dash. I just follow you and immediately attack you.
Well, can I attack Lazarus first?
Yeah. Take
Well,
a swing at Lazarus.
At this point, I feel like
Okay.
there should be initiative rolled because I would have at least heard this, and obviously so would Francis.
Yeah. Let's get initiative. I do wanna give Wrinkly and Bjorn those first two moves. So Wrinkly, why don't you take a swing at Lazarus?
All right, I'm gonna do my first attack.
Music.
Yeah, music. Does 16 hit?
No.
No?
In fact, you take a. What are you doing?
I'm just hitting him with my machete.
Okay. You take a swing, and it actually passes right through him. And he chuckles. He was like, "That was nice. That was nice. Nice try," and then disappears as he was an illusion the entire time.
And does 22 hit you, Wrinkly?
Yeah.
And our dungeon master, is he surprised? Do I get sneak attack as well? Because I'm also a rogue.
What?
What the fuck is happening?
Surprise! So do I get sneak attack or no?
What are the implications? What are the requirements for sneak attack again?
That he doesn't. Hold on. I always forget. I do this all the time and I forget. You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy is a target with this is within 5 feet. That enemy is incapacitated and you don't have disadvantage.
Okay.
So,
Wait, what?
is there an enemy within 5 feet of him or?
to an enemy within 5
And
feet of him.
he wasn't expecting me to attack him because I was thinking we were gonna do this at the exact same time,
I
effectively.
think technically with sneak attack, it's not that they aren't expecting an attack specifically from you. It's that they are surprised by combat happening. So it's like you get like the assassinate from it being like you are attacking someone who was not in combat. Then for sneak attack, if they were in combat, you do need a friendly within 5 feet of them.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna say then.
So with Lazarus not there, like actually physically,
right,
it would
Lazarus
seem.
is not actually physically there.
Then
That's the point.
it's not.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, no sneak attack on this.
Ah, too bad. That would have been really good. But on the bright side, it's still a great sword. It's still 11 damage for the first hit. And second is 25 or something, 26 to hit.
Wait, I didn't get my sec. Oh well, it doesn't. Can I get my second attack? 'Cause I'm a fighter.
Let's. Yes, and then we'll get into initiative.
Okay.
All right, so that also
After
hits.
his attack hits.
Yeah.
Okay, so that'll be.
And then another 9, so 20 damage total.
Okay. I'm gonna take my my secondary attack. Does a 16 hit?
It does hit.
All right, I'm gonna do a 16, and on top of that, I'm going to use a psionic strike, which
Okay.
lets me add an extra 5 damage. So it'll be. Wait, did I roll? 5 plus 7 is 13 damage.
All right, I will use Stone's Endurance, and I will drop that by 1d12 plus 3. That'll be 5 less damage, so was it 8 damage total then?
All right. Wow, this just went from PvE to PvP.
Yes, it did.
Hey, it's a one shot.
Yep.
All right, let's get initiative, please.
Oh, yes. Oh, man, I have been waiting all game to reveal that.
Fucking shit. Only 12.
You s-
Oh.
as I'm fighting you, I say, and I thought Frankie was the snake.
Surprise. It was
By all
me
accounts,
all along.
that would have made more sense. What did,
Four
sorry, what did
initiative
everybody
for
get?
Bjorn.
I got 12.
Okay. Bjorn
4.
and Wrinkly.
10.
Frankie actually got a nat 20. So he's going to look at Bjorn and say, "You son of a bitch!" and roll a 18.
That's son of Helvich to you.
What does that mean?
It is my last name.
Oh, right, I knew that.
Bjorn
I
Helvich.
wasn't really paying attention when you got hired. Okay.
Clearly.
Yeah, I whisper to myself as I hear that he should have paid more attention.
And that's going to do 7 damage with his short bow.
To me?
Yeah, although, are you... Who's next to you?
Wrinkly.
Okay. Does that mean I got sneak attack then?
Yes.
Cool. 10, 16, 21, 22. So that's 29 damage total in that turn.
Okay, so that's where I should have used the Stone's Endurance. All right.
Yeah, he manages to get a really good shot in, like right in the corner of your shoulder there.
Yeah, I'm now feeling this. I gotta actually do some math here. How much did I just take?
29.
29 and 8?
That was total. Oh,
Okay.
I don't know how much JD did.
Yeah, it was 8.
8.
Okay, I'm not stunned.
Good. I mean, not. I don't know. I have no force in this party. Next up is. How do I figure out which guard is? Oh, what? Okay, it's super weird. The initiative tracker is telling me all these guards are dead. So,
Oh,
Yeah.
those
very
are the
confused.
guards. Those are the guards from the last.
Right, but why
thing.
are
You
they
haven't
here?
added the new ones to initiative yet.
I did.
They don't go away if they die.
That's so weird.
You always have to remove them.
Oh, I
manually.
see. Okay, I understand now. Okay, good. Then it's this guard's turn. Who is going to run this way and throw a spear at Francis. Things keep like unloading on this screen, which is really like characters I've moved just straight up move themselves and disappear. I'm gonna reload this page, see what happens.
I thought Wes was just being characteristically quiet as Bjorn.
No, turns out I'm not actually a Howling Banshee. I was hired to infiltrate you guys.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. I thought you were just a traitor.
Oh, no. This is just information for you guys. Your characters just think I'm a traitor.
Yes. It is now Silvar's turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna start by casting Longstrider on myself, and then I'm going to dash. How high are the ceilings in this bigger chamber?
They're about 20 feet high.
20 feet, cool. Let's see. At 80 feet, I can make it to there. So once I'm in the room, do I have any sense that the what was his name? Lazarus is in the space at all?
Make a. Let's see. Do you have any like magical ability?
Not like true sight or anything, but just I'm as a generally perceptive being. Can I tell if perhaps he's hiding somewhere?
Okay.
That just wasn't
make an
where he
insight check.
initially was. Would that not be perception? Insight's usually if I can like reading people.
I want an insight check. Or actually,
Okay. Doesn't say insight's like telling if people are lying or something like that.
Intelligence, actually, in this case. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, thank Christ for that roll. For one of my weaker skills is a 15.
Okay, yeah, that's with that knowledge, and your knowledge of magics that you've picked up in your travels, you know that to cast that strong of an image that was able to speak and talk and gesture with such volume to be really 100% imperceptible as an image, he has to be within maybe 30 feet tops.
And there's no other way into this room outside of where we just came?
There are two doors opposite at the back edges of the room.
Okay. So that's all I'm doing for now. I'm not going to take a bonus action to attack because then I'd have to throw a sword. So for now, I cast and I dashed.
Okay. It is at this point that the gargoyle.
Oh,
in the
actually, I
corner of the
dashed. I
room-
don't have a bonus action.
It's at this point that the gargoyle in the corner of the room roars to life and flies, let's say, out into the middle here. And how far can it fly? It's going to fly out here, and it's just kind of flapping its wings, hovering in midair, ready to strike, but does not attack yet. It is now this guard's turn, who's going to move forward and make an attack on Silvar.
Okay.
This is a 12 hit.
Nope.
Okay. Then he's got nothing. It's actually 4 guards' turns in a row now.
Fun.
All
Right?
the guards.
It's a blast. This guard also is just going to wing his spear at you. Does a 14 hit.
14 does not.
Okay. They're really on
I'm just.
fire tonight.
I'm like. I like to think that, especially being mid-motion, I'm just kind of like gracefully tucking and rolling out of
Yep.
the way.
Yeah,
That's
with my,
beautiful because this
with
guard
with the air-like movement.
this guard steps forward to take an attack as well. Does an 18 hit.
An 18 does hit.
Okay, finally. This one's like, yeah, I got him, and jabs his spear at you, and does a whopping 3 damage. And finally, the final guard is going to throw his spear at you, and with a 10, I don't imagine he hits his mark.
Nope. So it's just,
Okay.
like spin, roll, spin. One thing catches barely.
Yep, that's great. Very deft movement. I'm marking these 2 guards as not having
Spears.
spears with this sad face. Very good. Okay. And now it's Bjorn's turn.
All right. I am going to use a bonus action to go into a rage.
God,
Wait,
You're a-
how are you able to do a barbarian rage and a?
he's a rogue barian.
I am both barbarian and rogue. I'm multi-classed. If anything, I'm actually slightly underpowered for our 5.3 rules. I'm going straight 5e for this. So, the other thing I'm going to do is pop a superior greater health potion. Hold on. Which one of these is it? Superior health potion. So, 8d4 plus 8, so... And get 26 points of health back. Excellent. And run over to the back side of Silvar. And that'll
Wrinkly
be my
gets an
turn.
attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
Yep.
I'm raging. I don't care. Give me that attack of opportunity, little guy.
What do I Do I have advantage on that or just an attack?
No, it's just an attack.
Just a
Just
regular
attack.
attack.
Okay, does 15 hit?
That will hit.
Okay. 5 damage.
What kind of damage?
I guess slashing.
Is that something I am immune to?
You're not immune. You're resistant.
Resistant to slashing, so I take half damage from that. So that'd be 2 or 3,
Four.
Dungeon Master.
That would be what is
Are
it?
we rounding up or down for half?
Round up.
Round up. Okay, it's 3 damage then.
Okay. And is that your turn, Bjorn?
That is my turn.
Okay. We're back around to Frankie. Frankie's going to run forward. As he's running, fires a short bow at the gargoyle in the air. Hits his mark. Let's see. Does
Brave man coming in closer quarters to Bjorn.
Well, that has to do with his bonus action.
That's sneak attack again, I assume.
A little bit.
Mm,
And he does not much. 4 damage
okay.
to the gargoyle.
What kind of... Wait, hold on.
Oh, no, he fired at the gargoyle.
Oh, okay.
And now he's going to draw his sword and take a swing with sneak attack on Bjorn.
All right.
Unfortunately, he rolls a 2.
Yeah, that's right. You roll that too.
I don't imagine whatever he has plus 2 is enough to. Does an 11 hit?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah. So he goes in for an attack, and he tries to make a swing, but he doesn't really connect with his attack, and he's just left like looking up at you in fear. It's now Silvar's turn.
Let's see, how far is this bastard? next. Okay, yeah, no problem. I yell out to Francis, "You can handle these guys down here," and I jump up and kick off the chest of one of the guards as you see gusts of wind start to swirl under me, and I lift 20 feet into the air as I cast Levitate onto myself.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Are you leaving? Yes, I will say yes.
Going straight up?
Yeah,
That's
technically
leaving
I'm
my
vertically
combat?
leaving the space.
You get
Yeah.
it, but with disadvantage because this is
Disadvantage? Okay. I will accept that. As the bad guy here?
Yes.
Good guy? Other guy?
wild. It's blurry.
The lines are quite blurry. It's a 19 hit. No, sorry,
19 does hit.
Sorry, 17.
A 17 just hits.
All right. And it'll be one of those.
You're big.
And, and do I get sneak attack? Because there's also guards on the other side.
I'm gonna say no on this one.
Ah, never gonna get to use my rogue.
They are not an active threat to me in
No.
this moment.
How did I roll a 9 on a d6? Not the 6. 16 damage, 1/6.
You hit, but I'm still just. I'm focused on the gargoyle, so now
Yep.
I'm going to use my actual movement, dashing across the ceiling.
Love it. Oh my god,
towards
that's so
Okay.
cool.
and I calculated I get just next to the gargoyle,
Yep.
and I'm going to take my 2 strikes on him.
Okay,
cat.
love it.
First strike is a 17 to hit.
Yep.
No, I can't do that this turn because I cast. Never mind. So that is gonna be. Shit, how much damage? That one's only 8 damage for that hit.
Okay.
But then the second strike is. Ooh, that one's not as good. Only 12 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, I told you you did not need to use your wing to teach me to fly.
Yeah, I guess that is true. Okay. It's the gargoyle's turn. The gargoyle is going to reel back from the hit and then immediately reach back forward and bite you. Does a 10 hit?
10 does not hit.
Okay, it does get 2 attacks. It's then it attempts to bite, but you kind of gingerly float out of the way. And then it takes a swipe with claws. Does a dirty 20 hit.
Dirty 20 hits.
Okay.
Get him, gargoyle.
Does 3 damage.
Cool.
And it is now Wrinkly's turn.
Can the other 2 players shut off their audio for a second, and can I whisper channel to you for a second?
Yeah.
Yes, to the
Yeah,
DM.
let me figure out how to do that.
Hold on.
Okay, talk right now. I cannot
All right, my speaker's off. I can't hear you guys right now.
Okay, 2 questions, right?
Yeah.
First question: can I send Sandy down to call the giant rats?
Of course.
Okay, all right, there's gonna do that. And the second thing is,
I love just seeing
how many
Dean crack up and having
turns?
no idea
How many
why.
turns will that happen? Could that take?
I'm gonna say if it's 6 seconds. Do you know her speed?
No, she's a squirrel. She's probably
Okay.
fast as shit.
That's true. That's a good point. Okay. I'm gonna say it'll take. 3 turns, full turnaround to have rats in the room.
Okay, fair. And the other question I was gonna ask is, what condition is Francis in?
Francis he's okay.
Okay,
He's fine. He hasn't taken a hit yet, actually.
okay. Keep me on his status.
Okay.
We're good?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, I
Okay.
can't wait to rewatch this and see what I missed.
Yep.
Okay.
That's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Wrinkly lifts up his hat. He whispers at Sandy, and he sends her off. And at that moment, now Wrinkly is going to push up on this guard to the right, and gonna take a swing at him.
Okay.
Mildly concerned what that squirrel's up to.
19.
That hits.
Okay. That'll be. Oh my god! I've been doing my. No, I've been doing it. I've been doing my fucking damage wrong this whole time. I've been rolling like a. I've been rolling like a fucking magician, not adding in my strength this whole time. So
I
add
choose
2
to
to
believe that Wrinkly has been like practicing force
Yeah.
macheteing, and therefore using magic to like do it, and it's not as effective as actually just swinging it. So this is the first time he actually grabs it and takes a swing with it.
That'll be 6 damage.
Yeah, that hurts. You
And then I
catch
got
the
my
guard in
second
the gut.
attack.
Yep.
And that'll be a 17.
Yep.
Ooh, max damage. 10 damage.
There it is. There it is. He's down. He's done.
He's dead?
Oh.
Can
Guards,
I say that is the thing off of an elevated platform?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
You
so
get a
I
good,
like
5 or 6 feet, I'd say.
so I jump off the platform. I strike him in the neck, bringing him down to his knees, and then I like hack at it again, just like cutting his head, but only to the point where like half of it is hanging off because
Nearly
I'm
headless
just not
neck
that
situation.
strong.
Yeah.
Nearly headless Nick, exactly.
Nearly
And,
headless. That's how you can be nearly headless.
And that's he's dead.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah.
It is now this guard's turn, who turns back, goes, what the? Oh my god! And runs back to attack you now. He's gonna take a jab with his spear. Dirty 20.
That hits.
Okay. And does 5 damage.
Okay.
And now got a whole guard party going on. Another one.
Oh, I forgot. I'm gonna take I still have a bonus action. I'm gonna drink a
Okay.
potion.
Okay.
Like
love it.
a regular one.
Sure. Go for it.
How much is that? 8?
4d4 plus 4.
It's on a bonus action, so we take half of it, or do I roll for it? Because remember we were doing that, or we're just doing it normal.
Let's just roll for it right now. We'll figure out our official rules for that later.
4d what?
4d4 plus 4.
4, 5, 6, 8, 12. 12.
Cool. That's a healing potion, I assume?
Yeah, just a normal hit point. No.
Perfect. This other guard, right here,
-5, so the 37. Okay.
turns to Silvar, sees Silvar hovering up there, and throws his spear up at Silvar. Does a 13 hit?
Nope.
Okay, it whiffs it, and it clanks on the ground across the room. And then he in panic runs up to the throne a little bit because he sees no other direction to go. And it's now this last guard's turn. Does not have any weapons, so doesn't really have much he can do actually. I'm gonna say he runs over to Francis and takes a punch at him. Tries to tackle him, maybe grapple him to the ground. But with a 9, he doesn't really manage much of anything. So he goes for a tackle on Francis, and Francis just kind of effortlessly, just kind of grabs him and redirects the energy, throws him out of the way, down to the ground. And it's Bjorn's turn.
Alrighty. I will make my first great sword attack here against him. That'll be a 9 to hit, probably not.
That does not hit.
And second attack is a natural 1. Okay, do I drop my weapon? With a natural 1?
Yes, I'm gonna say yes. Your big hulking mass went for a big swing. You got overconfident. You went for a giant swing against Francis, who ducks under it.
These
And,
short people.
and expecting to make contact, you just fly through it, loosen your grip a little bit, and lose grab of which weapon were you holding?
Greatsword.
It's greatsword. Greatsword goes down.
Can I use my bonus action to take out my hand axe and or my Ikwa?
Yeah.
What? One
And
or
that'll
both?
be your one.
I will take the hand axe then.
Okay.
All right, and that'll be my turn.
Okay, back to Francis. Francis seizes the opportunity and is going to throw his sword. Not throw his sword, swing his sword. Sort of like throwing, but you keep holding on to it, which is something Bjorn needs to work on. And does a 21 hit.
Me? Yeah.
Yes. Okay. That does 8 damage.
Slashing, piercing, or what type?
That'll be slashing damage.
All right, that'll be 4 damage then.
And Bjorn is also going to run about 20 feet in this direction.
You mean Francis?
Yeah, Francis.
Can I take an attack of opportunity against him?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if I continue rolling like an antagonist now that I am one. Let's use the other dice since it just rolled a 2 and a 1. 17 to hit.
Yep.
All right. And do I get sneak attack because of the guard on the other side? Yes, no, maybe?
Sure. Yep.
All right. That will be 16 damage.
Okay. That hurt.
No, sorry,
What
18.
did you do to him?
18, because I'm still
18? Okay.
raging. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as he turns to run, I'm pulling my axe out and just immediately slash it across him.
Yeah. Okay, so he catches that in the back and then manages to stumble another. We'll say he doesn't get as far because of that either, and he only gets a good maybe 15 feet away.
All right.
Watch out!
Thank you. And it's now Silvar.
Take care of yourself, Francis.
Silvar is up.
Okay. Bonus action, I'm moving the hunter's mark to the gargoyle and taking 2 swings at it. First one is a 15 to hit.
Hits.
All right. So now I do a lot because I damaged it last turn. So now I get the mithril sword damage, the hunter's mark damage, and I get to use Colossus Slayer.
Oh God.
Ooh, I don't like the sounds of that being me.
So that is going to be 27 damage from that first
How you doing
strike.
He's done.
I just kind of like weave around for an opening and then kind of backhand with the sword and just plunge it completely through it and then down, just shattering the stone body.
There it is. This is like perfect in-air anime fight. The gargoyle's flapping there. You dodge and weave underneath and just get right in there. That's perfect. And he, as you stab in there and do some final structural damage, the elemental magic that was animating this gargoyle dissipates.
Oh, was he an elemental?
It was a stone gargoyle on the wall that had been animated.
Okay,
with
because
some kind of energy.
elementals and monstrosities are my favorite enemies, so I get advantages against them.
Yeah, I mean, you just murderized him, so we'll say that was in play.
Gotcha. Okay, so then I'm going to use my movement to... Can you point out on the map exactly where the 2 doors are?
Sure. They are here and here.
Okay, so I'm going to go to the one closer to me. I already took action, so I don't have dash. So I'm going to get to there. That's
All
my
right,
turn.
just run from the battle then, brother. All good.
I came here to do a job. And I'm running along the ceiling with like gusts of air
That's so good.
still going around me.
Like upside down feet on the ceiling?
Yeah.
I
Definitely.
love it. I absolutely love that. That is
This
a
is such
fantastic
good
visual.
flavoring of levitate.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
That's great.
Air Genasi.
It is now Wrinkly's turn.
I'm gonna attack the guard right in front of me.
Okay.
A dirty 20.
That hits.
Oh, wrong die. 3 damage.
Okay.
Second attack. Ooh, all right. 20 something.
Yep.
Rip guard.
Oh, I threw the wrong die again. What the hell? I just threw my fucking die. My hand hit my microphone, and then it flung the die at my screen. Full damage, 10 damage.
Yeah, that does it. This
He's
guard
dead
goes
again?
down. Yep.
All right. As
He's
he
dead again.
I pull the sword out from this guy's neck. I slice down at his ankles, and as he's kind of like falling, I like shove my sword into his belly, and I mean my machete into his belly, and tear it open and I'm gonna just kind of like hang out back here for now.
Okay. This guard that was up here by the throne has actually managed to grab it's a sword up here. It's a ceremonial sword, but it is very much a real sword. And is going to attempt the same thing he saw you do earlier and jump off of here, making an attack at Wrinkly Cheeks. And does an 18 hit.
Yeah, an 18 hits.
Okay. He's not very skilled with it, though, and this is really not a move he's practiced. It only does 2 damage.
Okay.
Is now this guard's turn on the ground. This guard is going to get up and step over to Francis the Snake and just take a swing at him with a punch. Absolutely whiffs it because he's already pretty out of it and completely misses. It's now Bjorn's turn.
All right. Bonus action to draw my Ichthua as well.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna run over and take my 2 attacks on Francis, the
geez.
soon-to-be deceased. So first attack with the hand axe, dirty 20 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
All right. And sneak attack from the guard.
Yes.
Okay. So that's... that'll be 12 damage from the first attack.
Okay.
And second attack, stabbing him with the Ichthua. And that's 23 to hit, I think.
Yep.
All right. And
You don't add your proficiency to that. Because it's your offhand weapon.
Let me figure out what the proficiency.
Unless you have two-handed weapon proficiency.
Oh yeah, I believe I have 2 weapons. Yeah, I got 2 weapons fighting.
Oh, we do.
Oh, okay, because you're rogue. You're rogue.
Yeah. Yep. Barbarian
giant
rogue. Giant. See, the thing is, I'm a sneaky rogue. You don't know I'm a rogue until you're dead. It's a perfect rogue.
That is how most rogues work.
Exactly. And so then that'll be, where's my D8?
He said he wasn't prepared. That was a fucking lie from the beginning.
Little bit. Unfortunately, only 7 damage from the Ichthua.
Okay.
So as I run over to him, pulling out the Ichthua from the other side, slash with one hand, stab down with the Ichthua.
Yeah, he's not looking good. It is now Frankie's turn. He's going to take his movement away from you, and as he's kind of
taking another attack of opportunity.
Wait, no, he's a rogue. He gets disengaged.
Oh, yeah, it's true. He does.
Oh, okay.
He can do
forgot
that
about
if he so chooses.
That's a good point. He's going to disengage then.
All right.
Let me read the implications of that.
Which reminds me, I could have disengaged earlier. Oh well, too late.
Okay. He's going to disengage and then fire his bow. There's a 19 hit.
That will hit.
Okay.
Get him, Francis.
Does 6 damage.
All right, and that's piercing.
That is piercing damage.
All right, that's 3 damage.
You're just impervious to damage, aren't you?
Basically, yes, I'm raging.
There's no magicians. There's nobody doing magic.
It is at this point that you hear what can only be described as a thunderous squeaking
Uh-oh.
as up the
Oh, I
stairs
know what's happening.
you see a swarm of rats coming, led by one Sandy Cheeks.
Well played, sir. Well played.
Oh, I was calling the giant rats.
This is a swarm of giant rats. Don't worry.
Okay, a swarm of giant rats. It just looked like this big, so I wasn't
No, I
sure.
know. I
That's
don't
just
really
the
have a
scale
good
of the
way
room.
of representing
As
them.
I'm running along the ceiling, I knew he could handle it.
Let me just add that
Oh,
to the initiative.
They are so little, like ants.
Yeah, these rats are about, let's say, about 1.5 feet long to 2 feet, maybe, ranging. And actually, they rolled next in the initiative. So they're going to move forward. Let me pull up stats for Swarm of Rats, because boy, was I not expecting this to go down.
You thought we would kill them first. No, now they're on their
Swarm
side.
of rats. Swarm of rats. If you pull up the initiative, is small rats, so you can buff those to.
Oh
whatever
yeah,
you
I'm
think
buffing
it-
them. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you worry. Yeah, so this swarm of rats immediately hops on Bjorn and is going to make an attack.
Oh wait, I just realized I still have Long Strider active. I should be 10 feet further.
Ah, that's nice. And does a 17 hit.
Yes, it does.
Okay, they're going to attack. 6, 9. This is 14 piercing damage.
All right, that'll be 7 piercing damage.
Okay. And you just have rats swarming your body.
Cool. What are the implications of that?
I'm
Do I
gonna
hit-
say you have.
Please, I have please.
disadvantage on attack
Okay.
until there is no longer a swarm of rats on your body.
All right.
And it is now Silvar's turn.
All right.
Well, it's time for you to eat, my children. It's time for you to eat.
I love that
He
voice.
did promise a fat one. So I'm gonna show me again where that door is.
It is right here.
Cool. So I'm gonna make the rest of my movement there, and let the gusts like lightly carry me down. And I'm gonna go in the door.
Okay. In the door, you see a short hallway leading to a just a simple door.
How far?
It's about 10 feet.
Okay, so yeah, I definitely still have that much movement.
Okay.
I want to make my way there, and I hate going in the front door, but things have gone us up, and open that one.
Okay. It is locked.
All right. Do I have a? Well, I don't have a spell prepared for that, so that wouldn't matter. What kind of lock does it look like?
It's a simple like door. Fucking
Padlock?
key lock. It's a key lock situation.
Okay. Can I like just shove my sword through it and destroy the lock?
You can roll for attack, I guess.
Would it be attack or a strength check?
I will say strength.
I'm fine with it either way.
Yeah, go with strength.
Okay. That is going to be an 18.
Okay, yeah, that does it. You shove your sword in the lock, and it breaks and gives way to the mithril and pops out the other side. You kind of pull your sword back through to pop the lock off and kick open the door.
So that was
And
my
you
action,
see-
though, so I probably only have a bonus action left.
Okay.
What do I see,
inside,
though?
You see Lazarus Caldwell sitting in a small just like basically a closet. It is a closet. It's literally
Okay.
a closet. There's brooms and shit in there.
Cool.
And he looks like smaller and more frail and less intimidating than he looked on the throne. Like he looked like a young, strong man on the throne. And here he's a little more like hunched over and like, hey.
Appearances can be deceiving. Just look at the little fucker out there. Bonus action hunter's mark on him.
Okay. What does that mean?
That's my turn because I used the action to open the door.
Okay, cool. It is
I'm
now.
over, like here now.
It is now Wrinkly's turn.
I'm gonna attack the guard that just hit me.
Okay.
Um, 14.
Hits.
Oh, wrong die. Again. 10 damage.
Okay.
Is he dead?
No, he's not. Not quite.
Okay.
He looks real bad, but he's not dead.
23.
Hits. Now he's dead.
Okay. After he like jumps down at me and kind of like brings down my arm, I just swing up at him, and no, I don't swing. He like hits me down, and then I chop his toes off, and I chop his toes off, and then I slice, like I rip him open across the belly, and then I put my machete down, and I kind of just let myself chill in that corner for a second.
Amongst the 3 dead bodies.
Amongst the 3 dead bodies I have.
That's great. That's very good. It is now the lone surviving guard's turn. That guard is going to attack the swarm of rats on Bjorn's body. Let's see how that goes for him. Does a 13 hit swarm of rats? Not this swarm of rats. He goes to attack with his spear at the swarm of rats, and or actually no, this one dropped his spear, so he's just like trying to grab rats off of Bjorn, and it's really going badly for him. And in fact, he actually gets bitten by one and takes 3 damage.
Takes
Is what I can
4
read from the
damage.
dice I dropped under my desk.
Yes.
So this guard hurt itself in its confusion.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom. 2 seconds.
Word. It is now Bjorn's turn.
Okay, I'm going to drop my rage so I can cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
Good relations with the Wookiees I have.
Yep.
And I would like to speak to the rats.
Okay. What do you say to the rats? Or do you just want to hear what they're saying?
Little friends, why are you attacking me?
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Sandy told us what you did. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
There are
fuck you.
so many more
Wrinkly gave
people.
us nuts. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you,
There are
fuck
so
you.
many more people that you can be attacking right now. I am but a single person. There are many more. Look at all that fresh meat over there.
Can I get a roll animal handling?
You can get an animal handling. I was hoping that talking to the rats would be a
It's
persuasion.
gonna have to be high. It's gonna have to be high to do anything here.
I was really hoping that would be a persuasion roll, not animal handling, but okay. Come on, dice. Come on. Come on. The thing is, I know I'm the antagonist. I'm about to roll a natural 1.
And the talking to animals is the only thing keeping it from being a disadvantage right now.
Yeah, that's a 9. That's not going to do anything.
No,
is it?
that's not doing
No,
it.
That's what I
The
figured.
rats are just still swarming around you saying, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Sandy told us what you did.
All right. Well, I'll go back into a rage with my bonus action, and I will go run over to Francis.
I like the idea that you just like calmed down for a second, talked to the rats swarming your body,
Yes.
and then got angry again.
Yes.
That's your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, it's Frankie's turn. Oh god, you're over here now. Okay. So are the rats.
Yeah.
Frankie's going to attack with bow. Sorry, attack with sword. He knows this isn't going great for him. That's a 5. He's going to use bonus
Is it
action.
advantage or is it sneak attack because of swarm rats?
Oh, yeah!
Well, if it hits.
You're right. He has advantage. And with that one, is a 24.
That'll hit, yeah.
Okay. Thank you for that.
You're
I
welcome.
forgot how rogues.
Rogues are one of the classes I do know very much how they work
Yeah.
off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Rangers were the other one, but Rangers changed more shit for 5e.
That's 11. 15. Ooh, this is a good roll so far. We got 21, 22, 26 slashing damage.
All right. That'll be what, 13?
13.
Yeah.
And that's Francis's turn. It's now Swarm of Rats' turn.
That's not gonna get old.
You still hear the rats talking to you. They're like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Yeah.
This is a 15 hit.
15 hits.
Okay. 3.
I swear to God, if Bjorn gets killed by Sandy fucking Cheeks,
That would be poetic justice.
8 piercing damage.
All right, that'll be 4 after the thing. All right, I'm not looking great. Still up though, still doing okay.
And now it is Wrinkly's turn. Oh, sorry,
gonna
I'm sorry.
move-
It's Silvar's turn. It's Silvar's turn.
okay, so I see Lazarus in front of me. I mean, do I have him dead to rights essentially?
Lazarus waves his hands and casts.
Well,
Minor
it's my
image.
turn. So does he have an action before I do anything?
Yes, he waves his hands, casts minor image, but it's just also of Lazarus on the other side of the room, like, hey, I'm over here. Hey there, don't come fight me. Yeah.
I mean, I saw him do that, right?
Yep, you did.
Okay, cool.
You
So I'm
super
gonna,
did.
sorry, it's just a job. I'm sure you're a very nice man, and attack 3 times.
Okay. Do some damage.
27 for the first attack.
Yeah. That's the damage.
No, that's
Okay.
the attack roll.
Okay. Yeah, that is.
The damage is 13,
Okay.
since I have the Hunter's marked. Second attack. That is 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, and since he just took damage, I get Colossus Slayer.
What's that mean?
Which
Kills
that's going to
big
be
dudes.
20 damage.
Okay. So we're at 33
And-
total.
And then third attack, 19 to hit.
Yep.
I only get Colossus Slayer once per turn, so this is just Hunter's Mark. 10 damage.
Okay. So that's a total of 43 damage.
Yep.
This man is a blood spatter on the wall. Your first hit.
I wouldn't have been particularly brutal about it. I
Okay.
would have like Silvar would go for like just quick shots to vital areas, probably
Okay.
like 2 at once and then a third strike, and then like carefully let the body fall.
Yep.
And then
He's done.
cool.
It is now. Is that your turn?
I still have my movement, so I'm
You
gonna
do.
run back out the hall. And as I get back out the door, re-levitate back to the ceiling.
Love it.
Since I still have that active. And let's see, so 40 feet gets me there.
Okay. It is now Wrinkly's turn.
I'm gonna move by 35 movement. So I guess like around here.
Cool.
Towards the guard.
Is that it?
Is that your
That's
turn?
all I can do. Yeah, that's
Oh,
all I can
okay.
do.
Okay.
Do you get dash?
Yeah, you can use an
Uh,
action to dash. Maybe right up against him.
No, I'm good.
Okay. It is now that guard's turn. That guard is going to close the distance and take a punch. Crit fail.
He drops
Can I
his
get it?
hand.
He drops his hands. No, but he
No,
does. He
can
does
I-
fall
can I-
over.
Can I attack him?
Sure. Yeah, that went that badly that you can attack him. Yes.
Does 16 hit?
Yep.
You blocked with the machete and you just punched it and went, ow!
That's how he drops his hands.
Does 8 kill him?
8 exactly kills him.
Oh.
Okay. So he runs up to me, and as he's running up, I just go, well, that ain't gonna happen tonight, buddy. And then he just says, okay. And I just as he brings his head down, I just wallop his head right off of my machete.
There it is.
Oh.
There it is.
This is the
Beautiful.
most aggressive and brutal gnome I've ever
It
seen.
really
I love
is.
it.
Juxtaposed by like the let me do this as least painfully as possible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Feels more like Chucky than Yoda. It is now Bjorn's turn.
All right. Well, we're gonna take a nice little disadvantage attack here. It'll be 15 to hit with the hand axe.
On Francis.
Yep.
That does not hit.
Okay.
It barely misses.
Second attack with the Ikloa at disadvantage. That's gonna be not great. That's gonna be less. Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
Okay.
Is there anything I can do as a bonus action to get these rats off of me? Bonus action. I just like brush them off with my weapons.
Sure. Let's do a. I guess it would be a strength thing.
Just a strength roll or saving throw?
Yeah. Let's do a strength roll.
All right.
By a strength
Contest.
contest, yeah.
Yeah. Let's do strength challenge.
All right. And because I'm raging, I get advantage on strength checks. 16.
7.
All right. Get
Okay,
off
so you
me.
managed to brush off the rats temporarily onto the floor. There's still maybe 1 or 2 gnawing at your legs, but they're armored enough that you're not feeling those right now.
Yeah.
It's back to Frank. Francis is going to swing once more with the sword. 27.
Yeah, that'll hit.
4 damage.
All right. That'll be 2 after.
He is now out of arrows, and that is his turn. So
All right.
it's now the swarm of rats' turn.
Hooray.
They're going to take their action to crawl back up onto you, but cannot attack. Right now, it's Silvar's turn.
All right. Let's see. Cool. So I can fully close the rest of the distance. So I run until I am above Bjorn. Say, Ilona, I miss you. Embrace your shores, Father. Watch over me, and I drop down onto him as I release the levitate. Bonus action, Hunter's Mark, and I'm gonna try and fall with 2 blades down into it.
Oh,
Oh, I love it.
That's
I mean,
so
I
sick.
hate it, but I love it.
I'm imagining.
Do I
this in
have
slow
any
motion.
kind of advantage on this?
Uh,
For either reasons pertaining to my source of attack or Bjorn's current situation.
I'm gonna say between the rats
Mm-hmm.
having technical flank with Francis
Oh, yeah, the flank, duh.
and
Okay.
dropping from the ceiling like goddamn Spider-Man. Yes, you have advantage.
Okay.
This is definitely happening in slow motion from Francis's point of view on the floor. Like
Yeah.
Okay, the
Francis is
first
looking
one-
up.
The first one was a 19. It was almost a crit
There it is.
from that. But regardless, Hunter's Mark and Colossus Slayer with that drop, which is going to be...
Colossus Slayer is especially poetic right now.
Yeah.
It really is.
It's playing a Colossus.
Wasn't as good as the roll could have been, so that's only 16 damage from the Colossus Slayer strike. The second strike, which I roll 2 18s in a row, so 27 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
So that's going to be 16 damage from that strike.
Okay. That'll be 8 after that. I'm still up.
Jeez. The beast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used the bonus action to move Hunter's Mark, so I can't cast anything else.
Yeah.
It is now Wrinkly's turn. But Bjorn does have both a swarm of rats and a small assassin on his shoulders.
I'm gonna move my other.
I'm not that
25.
small. I'm like 5'10".
You're right,
5'11".
good point. Well,
You're
compared
small to
to
me.
everything.
Yeah.
It is now Wrinkly's turn.
I'm gonna move my next 25 feet and call my turn.
All right.
Bjorn.
All right. I'm gonna use a reckless attack on Francis, which should negate the disadvantage.
Okay.
So
Wait, are you considered a monstrosity?
not that
think
I'm
so.
aware of.
Okay.
No.
Well, monstrosities
I'm
like
just tall and
a bunch of
beefy.
corpses reanimated into a giant golem or something like that.
Yeah.
Some messed up shit.
Yeah. I'm just.
I also realized
I'm
I
just
don't
tall and
have.
Good.
I thought I have advantage on just attacks against favorite enemies. I don't. So
Ah, okay.
it doesn't matter as much.
All right. Come on, dice. Give me something. All right. That's gonna be over a 20 to hit. It's 18
Yep, that
plus
hits.
7. Yeah. All right. I don't have a sneak attack, unfortunately, because no friendlies. That was with. Is he on the floor or is he in front of me?
He is on the floor in front of you.
Like prone?
Yeah.
Oh, so would I have advantage for him being prone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it helped, but it wasn't a crit, unless. No. Okay. And with that, stabbing downwards with the Ikwa. 1d8, if I can find one. Which I roll minimum damage on. 7 damage, unless, hold on, let me just double check. What percent gives me? No, okay, no, it doesn't give me anything else. Alright, 7 damage, and second attack will be with the hand axe, which will be, actually, does that also count as reckless or no? I don't play this class ever.
I don't know.
You can only do reckless one time during your turn.
There we go.
Okay, so that'll be a disadvantage for. Well, actually, wouldn't that be normal if he's still prone? Because that
Yeah.
gives me advantage. Okay, so just a single instead of advantage. Which is again 20 something to hit.
Yeah, that hits. As Francis sees what's coming, he turns to Silvar, and he manages to just gasp out the back.
At which
Oh,
point,
waiting.
the first stab, and then the second slash. And if I'm gonna kill him, I'm gonna behead him.
Yep.
So I pin his
Going.
body to the ground, swing with the axe, and just slice his head clean off.
There it is.
And then as a bonus action. Oh, what are the mechanics of disengaging from a swarm of rats?
It's a real good question, isn't it?
I'm going to assume that doesn't do anything. Yeah.
I don't think he can because they're on him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think that works like that.
That's kind of what I figured. Okay, so in that case, I'm going to start running.
Can he?
Uh,
Can he
you're
run
gonna
with
get-
the swarm
I-
of
I
rats
can-
on him?
I mean, you're gonna still
mean,
have a swarm of rats on you. I'm gonna say your movement is halved by
Okay,
this.
20 feet then.
Yeah. And Silvar gets an attack of opportunity.
Well,
Okay.
disengage
Being
says that he
technically-
doesn't.
Oh, isn't he technically on your back?
yeah,
Oh, are you on my back?
Yes.
I was. I dropped onto you.
Oh, I thought you were next to me.
No, he's on
Okay,
you.
that changes
I don't
things.
think you can disengage that.
That
Yeah.
changes things then.
I'm on you like with my swords in like your shoulder muscles.
Yeah.
Okay, that changes things then. I thought you were next to me, not on top of me.
I wouldn't necessarily
okay.
be an attack of opportunity, but I would go with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You get quarter
Alright.
speed.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. This. Okay.
You're carrying a swarm of rats and an assassin
Yeah.
lumbering across.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
I'm out, guys.
I'm outta here.
Okay, can I... Can I dive forwards to try and somersault and kind of knock the swords out of my back and land on top of Sylvar?
Let's make an acrobatics roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
And I would definitely be able to make one.
Yeah, this is
Also
going to
make
be
an acrobatics roll to
this is going to
get
be an
off of
acrobatics
that situation.
contest.
And if he's
and
if he's tossing him onto his back, wouldn't at the end of his turn him being prone?
Yes, I would be.
yes,
Or no, I would have my movement still. I'm getting
this
kind
is
of
just an
technical because
action, yeah.
I am pretending to be the big boss here. I'm taking every advantage I possibly can.
That's fair. I mean, you are the big boss here.
Yeah. Okay.
17 acrobatics.
7 acrobatics.
Okay, that's a failure.
Yep. So what happens there?
So you try to somersault forward, but a rat bites your leg at like just the right timing to really throw you off. Not to mention there's swords in your shoulder muscles right now.
Yeah.
And so you kind of end up just face planting.
Okay.
And it is you are now prone. It is
Yeah,
now Swarm of Rats' turn.
I'm gonna take half my movement to stand up because I still
Okay.
haven't moved.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move my like 10 feet that I can still
Okay.
move.
Sylvar and
Does
Swarm of
me
Rats
almost
come with you.
nothing. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm not used to playing the big boss. This is
Oh,
this
this
is
is
very
great.
different.
I
Yeah.
love it.
This is awesome.
Swarm is gonna get a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay. 5, 6, 7. So that is 4 effective damage for you.
Okay.
It is now Sylvar's turn.
How's Bjorn looking?
I'm looking pretty rough.
You know, it hasn't been personal all day, but I think this one might be a little bit personal. And triple attack. Does a dirty 20 hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. So with Colossus Slayer, that is 21 damage from that hit.
Yeah, no, that'll do me in.
All right. So I think with that last hit, I'm gonna kind of in the same manner that I took out the gargoyle, but with where since I'm above you, I'm gonna like rip the blades out and like I already have it backhand, but I'm gonna like flip it double in my hand with like gusts of wind around it, so that a gust of wind actually like pushes with extra force the blade through the side of your neck.
That's
I
great.
love it. And
There
I
we
love
fall
are.
to the ground dead.
And
And
that
I pull out the blade and just look over at Francis and up at Wrinkly and just say, I think you may have a job now.
Well, howdy do. Look like Bjorn did my job for me.
Oh, by the way, I took care of the mayor.
Oh, good. Well, my precious, my little rats, my brethren, my lovers. I hope you enjoy the feast this evening.
yeah, they are
may
going
you
to town on Bjorn.
May you enjoy Goliath meat, and may you enjoy guard meat. And hey, where's the guy? Is he in the back?
Is lovers another metaphor?
You know what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You're right, I won't. And I kneel down next to Francis and take like an extra second now to pray to Alona that he graces her shores. And then I look up. Oh yes, he's in the back, in the room through that door.
Okay. Well, rats babies, there is back there. There is gonna be another feast for you. And really quickly, as the rats will eat the snakes, thankfully, I go up to Francis and I pull his tongue out and I cut it off with my machete. And it says, "This snake won't be saying much more anymore." And I put his tongue in my pocket, and I run his pockets and I find his medallion of like the head of the
Yep.
of the thing, and I look at it, kiss it, put it in my pocket. All right, which way are we going?
I don't know. Francis set out the back, so did I see like an back exit from the room I was in?
You did not. That was just
Okay,
kind of a hallway ending in a dead end.
I
with that
didn't
closet.
see anything from that path, so I assume out the other door.
Well, I think there's a second door back this way.
Yeah, I just said that.
No, there's a second door.
You are saying the same thing I am saying, but as if it is your idea.
Yeah, there's a second door. I think we should go out that one.
Sure.
All right, let's go. And I lift up my cap. Sandy jumps into my cap. I bring it down, and we start running towards the door.
Perfect. Very good. You make your way to the door. A couple guards do start showing up at the back of the room, heading up the staircase, as they've been alerted to the commotion a while ago. Have just now made their way there. But you make it through the door. You look down the hallway, and you can see daylight filtering in through the end of the hall. As you can see, you're looking at sort of a balcony overlooking the bay behind the castle. What do you do? As you can hear the
I
shouts
pull
of
out
the
my
guards behind
grappling
you.
hook. I put it on. I wrap it around the railing, and I said, "Time to go, brother!" And
Yep.
I hook my hook that I have that connects to the thing, and I start sliding down.
There you go.
And I just kind of swan dive and then airbend my way down.
Airbed. That's great. Good. How long is that grappling hook?
100 feet.
Okay, yeah, that you definitely make it. It is about. Oops, I meant to turn the fan art drawing we had off. Oops. Okay.
Has that been up the whole time?
Yes. only on this screen, not on the fight screen.
Okay.
No, I love it. I'm putting it back up. You easily clear the 80 feet down to the waterfront behind the castle, where there is in fact a boat waiting for you in the early pre-dawn light. And in that boat is you recognize another member of your local chapter of the Banshees. It is in fact Banshee Dave, the local fence for the Banshees, who offloads stolen property. Like, hey, took you guys long enough. Hop in. How'd it go up? Where's the big guy?
He won't be bothering us much anymore.
Hey, all right. And Frankie,
Well,
He
that
got
is,
what came coming to him.
that's fair
I'm in
enough.
charge now.
But
Wrinkly
let's
and
get
I feel
rolling.
very opposite about the two who are not coming back with us.
Yeah, well, it says such is life in this line of work. Let's get rolling.
C'est la vie, am I right?
And
Lovey,
you
what does that mean?
I
And
don't
you
know,
take
man.
off.
Some fancy said it to me one time. Actually, it was actually a time that I had robbed somebody, and he was just like so over it.
Tell
And
the
then he
story in the
said,
cart.
"Say-
Let's go.
and you start sailing off into the sunrise around the bay back to your hideout, and that is the game.
Let's go.
Where'd West go?
All right.
Yes,
Oh, he died.
Yep, I faded off into the shadow realm after
that's
that.
good. That timed out, man.
that
was right
was-
on.
Beautiful. Oh, that was so much fun.
Well done. You guys rock.
I'm really upset that you killed Francis.
Are you though?
Are you really?
Yeah, because I'm upset that you killed Francis because I wanted to kill Francis.
Happy to
I
deny
was-
that pleasure for you.
I was really hoping that they would what's his name, Eliath or whatever your name was. I can never say your names. What is it?
Which one?
Dean?
Francis?
Dane?
Oh, Silvar?
Silvar.
Silvar, yeah, Silvar. I was hoping that Silvar would kill him. That's why I just kept walking over. I was just killing time, and that Francis
then
would
you
be
were
like
gonna kill
1
Francis?
HP, and then I was gonna kill Francis.
Yeah, that would have been good too.
Wow.
I was gonna kill Francis.
Man, fully committing to the Banshee. I love it.
Yeah.
Well,
he
I
stole
also
my.
love
he-
how different the flavors of how each of us handled the same job were.
Yes.
yeah.
That was very good.
Because he stole my promotion, dude.
Yep.
That wasn't scripted. I just made that up when you said his name was Francis. First off, I said that I had been around for 30 years or whatever,
Yep.
and then you said that he had been there for 2 months and he
Yep.
was already in charge. As soon as I heard that and you called him Francis the Snake, I was like, all right, this guy's gonna fucking die.
I was deliberately trying to set someone up to take suspicion off of Wes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was.
You
that
didn't
was
even
a
need
lot
to
of
do
fun.
that. I had no reason
I
to
know.
suspect Wes
I
anyway.
also
Okay,
wanted,
right, so I
to set up,
had-
like a red herring situation, but also give some
Yeah.
clues about Wes. But there was just not enough
Okay.
time to set anything down.
Yeah. So I had double proficiency in deception, right? Like I was set to
You
just
didn't even
lie
need-
to you guys. Never got to roll deception, not once.
I'm gonna say that came in handy the last few months you've been at the hideout.
Yeah. I think that'll
Because
be
you've
where
been
it-
lying
where it-
for like
Mhm.
almost a year.
Yeah.
That was great. That was very good.
Yeah.
I'm
so,
so
okay,
glad that I'm so glad that I asked him to do Whisper Channel to ask about the rats and
Yes.
that you guys
Yeah.
didn't know.
Yeah,
Because I
that was,
wanted
oh,
to-
that was
I-
amazing.
I
Okay,
wanted to
We definitely.
ask, but I wanted that reaction from you guys, you
Yeah.
know?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay,
was
so we
great.
definitely need to have like some kind of plan in place for that going forward. We can probably figure
Yes.
that out later. But
I
yeah,
think
that was a
what
ton of fun.
we figured out here by just turning off your audio works.
Yeah, and even
Yeah.
if just
Yeah.
like a comeback signal other than this, like
Yeah, we
we
just
do
need to
like
establish a
get a
comeback to it.
specific thing. But yeah,
Yeah.
Because
oh,
I was
man.
looking at another screen. I happened to look back as you
Yeah,
did
we should
that,
we should
so
just
I
be
could have easily missed
yeah,
that.
just know to watch the party chat for that. and
Yeah.
We'll just
Mhm.
DM the party chat for that.
Yeah,
Cool.
man, that was
That's great.
so much fun getting to play the big boss. Like,
Yes.
I tried not to make it too easy.
I didn't even really have in mind that Wes would be the big boss until
Yeah.
you came up with the Goliath character.
Yeah, that as soon yeah.
Once I really saw it in the room, I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, that
And it's
works.
funny because I'm like, okay, Barbarian and Goliath means fucking hit point city, and then
Right.
once you're raging means that you get
Don't take
halved
damage.
slashing damage,
Yeah.
and it's like even with Mithril swords, that's still just slashing damage.
Yeah.
So I was like, shit, even with Colossus Slayer, that's not an easy thing for me to beat, and I'm only a ranger. My spells are fairly basic. I think
Okay.
I
I did have-
only used
I-
two ranger spells.
I do have a psionic attack as well, which I was
great.
which I was saving to use so that when I realized you have to take magic, when I was planning on fighting you, I was going to use the psionic attacks so that you wouldn't get the resistance
that was
on it,
smart.
'cause the-
That was really
But
smart.
I like that I got to have like of all the this isn't personal things that
Yeah.
that Silvar had. I like that I got to have one. "Oh, this is personal."
That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And little behind the scenes, you guys did like 120 something damage to me. Let's take me
Oh
down.
my
Wow.
god.
So
Yeah,
that's
that
pretty
sounds
decent
like
for a boss. Yeah.
Yes. That was
for a
great.
second I thought we were going to suicide squad it and we were all going to die like
I
like a
kind of thought
Tarantino
that might
movie.
happen.
but you didn't even
I
take any
honestly
damage
didn't know
though.
which way it was gonna go.
I took
Yeah.
damage.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, you took
I-
damage from the guards.
Yeah, so I was at 44 out of 66 hit points.
There were some shitty guards. They kept just punching me.
Right? I feel like
They-
the
they were
guards could have used
really-
like a sword as an offhand or something. Like
Yeah,
throw
they
the
probably
spear,
coulda
then they
used-
get a sword.
Probably could have
but-
used another
yeah.
weapon. But I think balance wise, like I lucked out. I do not have good experience balancing even combats for like CR, amount of damage they can do or anything, or time. But we landed right on 10:30. I was very happy with that.
Absolutely perfect. Really, really well done.
Thank you. That was all luck. It was fun. Cool.
I'm glad that we didn't fight the rats for two reasons. A, because I think we would have taken even longer fighting the rats.
Yes.
Mhm.
And then B, it would have been difficult if we had taken damage from that, then taken damage from the guards, and then have to fight the
Me.
big boss.
Yeah.
It would have been a lot.
Yeah.
Full disclosure, there was only ever going to be one encounter before the throne room. It was either rats or guards. So if you had gone in the front door some way, whether you stowed away on one of those wagons that was making its way in the front gate, or just brute forced your way past the guards, you were going to have a fight, which you did in the main interior there. Or if you fought the rats, I was going to make it like a real cakewalk on the next floor, like one or two guards, before you got into the throne room. But you talked to
I
the
wanted-
rats, which
I-
was so much better.
Yeah, yeah.
I wanted to go in the wagon, but you said I wanted to do like a minor illusion for them to see just like fruits and vegetables on the entrance.
That's
But it
great.
seemed like you told us to get off the wagon, so I was just like, oh, okay, never mind then.
No, I shouldn't have mentioned the wagon at that point early on. I don't know why I did. But that, yeah, my intention was for you to have a couple ways you could get into the castle, but I could have telegraphed that better.
And I think
But
the
yeah.
3 turns was perfect for them to show up.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
that was really good. Just
the
perfect
timing was beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Drap, you're right. Sandy and the rats were the MVPs.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
'Cause
Absolutely.
Silvar probably couldn't have finished it like that without taking a lot of damage if it wasn't for Sandy and the rats.
Yeah.
There was so much like
Sandy and the rats.
Yeah, because those disadvantage rolls just absolutely killed me. I would have just obliterated
yes,
at the very least Francis, if not Silvar as well.
that was great. There were so many like iconic random moments
Yeah.
in there.
We need
Yeah.
fan art of all of them.
Yes.
Fan art
We're gonna
of
get
a
on it.
Goliath covered in rats
Yes.
with an assassin dropping from the ceiling. That's great.
Yeah.
Air Genasi
wild.
is such a cool race to play.
It
Very,
really is.
very
Yeah.
cool race.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it is.
So
It's
it's,
a half
they're-
elemental, right?
it's
kind
it's
of,
basically
yeah.
a semi-physical elemental. So I play
They're-
a player
well,
Genasi elsewhere.
they're typically children of elemental genies and a non-genie, but it doesn't have to be a genie. It just has to be an elemental creature. Just genies are the most common.
I was gonna say the concept of a half elemental is like just as sketchy to me as the fact that Hagrid is a half giant. Like the implications in
yeah.
there are just staggering.
Yeah.
But
The
yeah,
implication.
Because of the implication.
Yes.
Well, this was a blast. Thank you guys so much for watching. You are all awesome. And we will be back here on Friday night, right? This coming Friday?
Yeah.
yeah. Back
should be
to Friday at
to
7:30.
Back to our usual
regularly
Chaos
scheduled
campaign
programming. Yeah.
with Dane in the driver's seat once again.
Yep.
So we will see
That
you
was
on
epic.
Friday the 8th. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
that
you
was
for letting me
really,
run
really
this.
fun.
This was fun.
Absolutely. And
yeah.
and periodically we will be running more one-shots, whether it's with these characters or new different characters for completely different situations in
might have to
another
roll
part of the
another.
world
Yeah,
or
I
anything
gotta
like
roll
that,
another
or
character again.
another point in the timeline. Whatever it is, we'll be periodically having these for variety of reasons. But
Who said
but
that
yeah.
Bjorn is dead though?
That's a very good point.
Silvar's
Um,
sword did.
I was just
Yeah.
picturing his twin brother Gorn showing up at the hideout the next day.
Damn
Well,
it! Now
okay,
someone has beef with Silvar.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so fun fact, Bjorn Hellwitch, normally I'm like the worst person ever deciding it. I'm like running through the internet, like typing things and translating everything. And I found this name, literally one of the people I raced yesterday, his actual given name is Bjorn Hellwitch.
It's so good.
So
Perfect. It's flawless.
I saw his name and I just go to the guy I'm racing with. I'm like, all right, that's my new D&D character. We're done.
It's so good.
Bjorn Hellwitch.
Yeah.
Good.
So Bjorn, if you stumble across this, I'm sorry, you've been killed. It is what it is, mate.
But it was in an epic way, in an epic setup.
Yes.
So
I appreciate
you weren't
having...
you weren't some like shithead. You were the
Yeah.
big boss.
Yeah. I
I do wanna
appreciate you
share-
letting me steal your name.
Some potential names for who became
Oh,
Reg
yeah.
Bloodhammer.
Yeah, those up.
Were the two names I first got from Fantasy Name Generator were Mitchell Dangerous
Yeah, that's a good one.
and Viper Alfredo.
All right, I want to hear the Viper Alfredo accent right now.
It's a me, a Viper Alfredo.
Hey, Viper
No,
Alfredo.
wait. It's Sammy.
Yes.
Viper-
There it is. Beautiful. Clip that.
Yeah. Whereas I imagine Mitchell Dangerous just being like, "Hey, it's me, Mitchell Dangerous.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining the Howling Banshees."
And he's definitely
no,
got an
no,
80s
that's
mustache.
That's the porn parody of the Howling Banshees.
Mitchell Dangerous.
Amusingly, it's also the Howling Banshees.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh no, wait, now fanfics are gonna happen. No.
Good. Yes. Fan fictions now. Get on it.
There it is.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody. Thank you
Good
for
night.
watching.
Join our Discord.
Yeah.
Join our
Discord.
Facebook community. Follow
Link
the
in the description.
socials. All the stuff.
Block all of us. We're all
Like,
idiots.
subscribe,
Yes,
notification
please.
bell.
Yep.
All the stuff. You know what to do.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
Thank you all so much. Good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
So long.